Hello guys and welcome to Stretford Paddock and welcome to the watch-along of the Crystal Palace Manchester United game. Crucial game in the race for the top four in the Premier League this season. How's everyone feeling? I've got to say I'm a little bit nervous. I was a little bit nervous before the Southampton game, but even more nervous now. We aren't long now from kick-off and these guys will be joining you on the watch-along today. We have Joe Smith, we have Stephen Howson, we have Adam McCall, of course we have Jay Motti. Today, I want you to be using the hashtag Paddock Matchday, and I want you to be telling me who is your favourite presenter and why. So what I want you to do is send a tweet saying hashtag Paddock Matchday. My favourite presenter is Joe Smith because he eats knickknacks like this.
Paddock Matchday over on Twitter. Show us your dual screens. Show us what you're drinking. Show us what you're eating. Give us your score predictions and just any general random bollocks that pops into your head. Alex will read it. So, Andy.
Or hashtag Paddock Matchday. My favourite presenter is Adam McCall because he gets a little bit too giddy over Anthony Martial, just like this. Of course, every single game you can send in your Paddock predictions for Paddock Matchday to paddockmatchday@gmail.com. Had a couple in for you today, as well as our usual guys. So here's what their thoughts are ahead of tonight's game.
Hello and welcome to the Stretford Paddock. My name is Shane. This is the Crystal Palace versus Manchester United match prediction. We're still the form side in the Premier League. Over the past 5 games, we've drawn 1 and won 4. We've conceded 4 goals over that time, but we've also scored 16 in the last 5 games. That broken down is 2 goals by Rashford, 4 goals from Mason Greenwood, and 5 goals from Anthony Martial, with Bruno and Pogba chipping in with the other 5. Now with Crystal Palace, on the other hand, they're 11 points above the drop zone. They're safe from relegation. They've got nothing to play for. That being said, they're on the second worst form in the Premier League at the moment, losing 6 straight, which is why my prediction is for a Manchester United victory 3-1.
Yes everyone, Carl here from That United family. Thanks to Stretford Paddock for having me on again. Today's prediction against Crystal Palace, I reckon it's going to be a tough game, potentially another banana skin, worse than the Southampton game. These guys haven't won in 5 games, so they are terribly bad, and it's written in the stars that we could drop some more points here. But hopefully the boys get the job done. I'm going to go with a 2-0 win, professional, in and out, a few changes, job done. Who are the boys?
Hello, I am Emma Edgar from That United family. Thank you, Stretford Paddock, for having me on. My score prediction today, I think we're going to go with a 3-0 win. I think there'll be a few changes. I think we might see Scott instead of Matic. Champions League is still in our hands. Let's get the win. Let's get the 3 points. Come on, boys.
Hi everyone, Angelina here with my prediction for the Crystal Palace game. So obviously the game on Monday didn't go how we wanted, obviously ending with a draw. I think everyone kind of felt it as a bit of a loss in a way. So hopefully United will bounce back and get a strong win. I'm going to go for 3-0. I think another clean sheet after the Monday game is vital. We need another clean sheet. Regarding who's on the score sheet, obviously Martial and Rashford, I think either one of those to score because I think they're currently 6th in the leaderboard for the Golden Boot. Not saying they're necessarily going to win it, but it would be really good if they could place a bit higher. So one of those 2 would be great. I'd also like to see Agallo get a goal. Obviously, he's been coming onto the pitch off the bench a few times. It'd be good to see him get one. And it would be good to see somebody like Fred get a goal. Obviously, he's been a bit quieter with Pogba and Fernandes in midfield. So somebody like him that can come off the bench and get a good goal. So yeah, that's my prediction. Hopefully I'm right.
So my prediction for the Southampton game was way off. I said 3-0. Obviously, nowhere near what the result was. But I'm going to stick to my guns and say the same result for the Palace game. I still think 3-0. The fact that the defence let 2 goals in, I think they need to keep a clean sheet, which they'll obviously try and do this game. And as for the strike force, I still think they're capable of scoring 3 goals or more. So I'm just going to say the lowest amount, which I think is 3 that they can score. So yeah, I'm going for 3-0 and 1 each for the front 3.
Hello, I'm Adam Clare from the Back Post. My score prediction today is going to be 2-1 United. It's going to be a tough game for us, I think. Palace aren't pushovers. I said this before the break that this will be our hardest game back. I think they've got something to prove for next season, but I think we've got more to prove. So I think we'll come out on top. I'm going to go for 2-1, Rashford and Bruno to score. Coming United.
Aaron Malloy here from Portland Timbers. I'm predicting a 2-0 win for United with Bruno and Rashford with the goals.
All right, United versus Palace. I'm going 3-1, 2 goals from Rashford, 1 goal from Martial. Getting the dirty dub, getting the dirty double. And then we're on to Chelsea on Sunday. GGMU.
Hi, James here for Stretford Paddock. Just a quick one for the Palace game. It's pretty simple, really. If we win the rest of our games, we get Champions League football, and we deserve to get Champions League football, really, based off this run we've had since the lockdowns ended, and since January even. I mean, since that game against Burnley, we've gone unbeaten. We've only dropped points against Spurs and Southampton in that last game, so all we have to do is beat Palace, beat West Ham, beat Leicester on the last day, and we've got Champions League football. It's that simple, really. I mean, our destiny is really in our own hands, and as long as we can keep Zaha quiet, they don't really pose much of a threat going forward. So as long as we play a game like we have done, even against Southampton for large periods of that game, then we should be fine. I think the Southampton game was probably a bit more of a dramatic because they got that last minute equaliser, which made things a lot more worse. But in reality, I thought we played actually okay for some spells of that game, but we should be able to beat Palace. And if we can't beat Crystal Palace away, then we don't deserve Champions League football. It's as simple as that. So I think it should be a comfortable win, but if we're going to go based off the last 10 minutes against Southampton, then it might be a more nervy game. But I hope United can win. They should win, and hopefully by the end of this weekend it'll be a lot more easier to see at the table, and maybe see who's going to get Champions League football this season, because it should be United, really. We deserve to play Champions League football if we can beat Palace, and hopefully we can do that.
So there we are, everyone expecting a win, everyone expecting that, but still a couple of nerves ahead of tonight's game. Like I've said, make sure you are tuning in, #PaddockMatchDay. I will be back at half-time, reading out all your tweets and all that good stuff. But now this is what you've all been waiting for as well. We've got used to this before kick-off. He's not with us on the watch-along today, but here is Tate's Team Talk. Have a watch of this.
Hi, Andy Tate, Stretford Paddock. Manchester United versus Crystal Palace tonight, 8:15, Sellers Park. What more can be need to be said? United must win this tonight and remain in Champions League contention, with Chelsea winning the other night, and possibly Leicester, Sheffield United, earlier kick-off at 6:15. United will know what they need to do in this match tonight. All I can say is, Monday, forget about it. Stuff happens, deal with it. Don't worry about it. Your destiny is in your own hands, United. A few changes will be made, players rested. I could foresee that for Sunday, potential FA Cup semi-final and possibly getting to Wembley. But United, it's in your own hands, lads. Play the way you've been playing the previous couple of games. You've been going forward, you're fantastic. Martial, Rashford, Pogba, Fernandes. Keep it tight at the back. No more silly mistakes now. It's in your own hands. And if you blow this, it's all on you. You can't blame anybody else. You've had so many chances, but it's in your own hands. You've got the confidence. You've got the ability. You know what needs to be done. Top 3 or top 4, FA Cup win. And let's finish the season and try and win the Europa League as well. And that will bring you more belief, optimism, and players for next season, and we can push on. So do it, Reds. Hate the door. The Stretford Paddock is never ignored.
So that's it. Tate's Team Talks. It's in Manchester United's hands. He's positive. Let's get back to playing the football we have been doing since the return of football. Like I said all the way through, use #PaddockMatchDay and let me know who your favourite presenter is. I'll be reading a few of them out at half-time. Also, send in your setups, send in what you're drinking, send in what you're eating, all that usual stuff. Of course, another busy week here at Stretford Paddock, and this week we had Simon Peach on the Tier 1 podcast where Jay and Ronaldo interviewed him. He talked a bit about Bruno Fernandes and a bit of how the squad is in good form. Have a watch of that now.
I think, obviously, Ollie's made 4 first-team permanent signings. Bruno Fernandes is off the scale, brilliant. He's my favourite player to watch as a neutral for years. He was one of the things I was most looking forward to after during that suspension, was just seeing someone like Bruno, kind of someone that just brings joy to a side. I think Daniel James look, if it doesn't work out in 3 years' time, he didn't cost that much money, and he's made an impact. I like him. I think he's a good squad player, and I think that's what he was always going to be in this first season. Obviously, there's some work to do, but he's got the raw physical attributes and the mentality to kick on. And Aaron Wan-Bissaka, again, I think people underestimate that he'd only had 18, 20 months first team football before he joined the club as well. So he's got a lot of improvement to do, and I think we've seen through the course of the season that he's done that. And we've spoken about Harry Maguire, which look, the fact that he's been made captain of Manchester United says a lot about the way he's thought of in the dressing room and the ability he has. He's not going to go anywhere. He's only going to get better. So as we all know with United, there's always going to be one player that's picked up for their performances at any given time. You only need to look at the press conferences, and I'm as guilty as anyone. There does tend to be a focus on one player, good or bad, all the time, whether it's Mason Greenwood being brilliant, David De Gea not being brilliant. Do you know what I mean? It's just the way it goes, and these players are hardened to that, and I'm sure they ignore the outside noise.
You've kind of spoken about your admiration for Bruno. Why do you think that the transfer never came through last summer, and it was only until January that was able to secure that?
And only the club will know. I mean, I was told midsummer that he was of interest, but nothing was imminent, and it definitely wasn't imminent.
So like I said, that came out on Tuesday. The link for that will be in the bio, so if you've not watched that already, it's really good. Also, make sure you're going over to podcasts and searching for Stretford Paddock, and if you want to listen to it, they'll all be there. Not long to kick off now. Handing you over now to Howson, McCullough, Joe Smith and Jay Motti in 5, 4,
Yes, guys, what's going on? Welcome to Stretford Paddock. I am Adam McCullough. Today, I am joined by Joe, Steve, Jay. We're here for the watch-along of Crystal Palace against Manchester United. It is a must. I'm not going to swear. It's a must-win.
Fucking right it is.
Fucking right it is.
What's going on, boys? How you doing, Joe?
I'm good, how are you?
We've been together for the team news, so I'm not going to talk to you right now. Have you seen the team, lads?
That's fair.
Fucking Timbo!
He's having a party.
Nearly pulled me dick out in a part, but I remembered that thing and the what's it at that time.
And you've got that ban in order.
It looks like a
what's it. What's it? I was about to say.
Yeah.
Wow,
it looks like a what's it.
Midget's thumb in a bush.
15 minutes to go. Timbo. Who do you reckon was more shocked, us or Timbo?
Timbo was like, what?
There, like, in the dressing room.
What? I made plans tonight. I was going to go out. Do you mean I'm playing?
Didn't even travel down to Stella.
Yeah. Not brought my boots.
He's like, I've got to do what?
Mate.
What? Fuck.
Imagine we had a beer earlier thinking how your head started.
Ray Parlour.
Do you remember when Nicky Weaver for City turned his phone off when they were trying to get hold of him? When he was playing against us at Old Trafford, yeah. And he thought he was going to get Marvin for tickets, so he turned his phone off. And he was like, they had one keeper and no sub.
I think Jermaine Pennant told a similar story recently on Soccer AM saying that on his debut for Arsenal, he thought he wasn't starting, so he went out the night before, got pissed. Next day he's starting. Now I know that's Jermaine Pennant. He probably did that every game.
He did that in the morning, didn't he? Before the game.
Timbo starting today. Timbo slice in at left back. Anybody surprised because we had Diogo Dalot?
Anybody surprised?
The entire universe.
What? Well, yeah. I mean, Diogo. Okay, I meant to say, anyone surprised Diogo Dalot didn't start?
Yeah, massively.
I expected him to play.
I expected it to be Shaw or Brandon the way Ollie was talking.
Yeah,
no, he did downplay the injury, didn't he? Yeah.
He did this switcheroo, didn't he? The rumour came out yesterday that
he's like, nah, they're fine.
He did, yeah. Well, and with Greenwood as well, he was like, oh, it's a bit swollen that ankle. It's a bit of a soft. He's got a podgy ankle.
Basically, he chats shit.
Yeah, I love it, and it reminds me. And again,
I got no issue with it, by the way.
This might be too simplifying things, and I've said it before. Does anyone else maybe agree at all that if Fosu Mensah hadn't played for Crystal Palace, that he wouldn't be playing today?
No, I don't think so. Can I just say, you're looking very much like a 60s Bond villain, and I appreciate it.
Thank you. You're looking very much like a...
Can we get a cat for a Joe?
Like a cartoon...
Yeah. What is that flag, by the way?
That petered out, didn't it?
What is that flag?
Oh, this is...
I'll come up with
Socrates, Brazilian footballer.
Yes, mint player.
This is his thing.
One of the best Brazilian sides
his
ever.
Clothing label.
No, it's like... I can't remember which team in Brazil it is, but this is like an ultras thing from that team.
Can I just say as well, my lady friend made me another t-shirt.
What does that one say?
Have you ever won a treble? Have you fuck?
Have you fuck?
So,
like Phil and Gary Neville.
Does it say like Phil and Gary Neville on the back?
Yes.
It does.
So, thanks, Miss Man United.
So, what we're calling it today?
Link in the description.
What we're
to his
calling it today?
missus.
It's not the lady friend today.
Not the lady friend.
Link in the description. To what? A Facebook page.
Miss Man United.
I do a
Miss
Facebook.
underscore Man United.
To our
There you go.
OnlyFans.
Con
Whoa,
1WS.
Hey,
Welcome to
never
the
say
first
never.
team.
Got 3 kids to feed. Don't judge.
If you're interested in joining, we have a membership thing. If you click join below, we've got first team and academy. If you want to support the channel and get extra content, that's the place for you. We are doing. Is it next week we're doing it?
Yes.
Off the record podcast.
Absolutely.
So come and check that shit, Ray too. Off the record podcast may or may not get my chopper out.
No,
That happened
well,
in
that's,
the
you
past.
know.
Can we change our membership to Jonely fans?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Do we have to do this again?
Oh yeah, we already did
We
this
did
once.
we did an OnlyFans thing,
Yeah.
which might have been the funniest thing that's ever happened on the internet.
Or the least funny thing, depending on whether you've got a sense of humour or not. Because if you have, then it was not funny at all.
Well,
But
so
you
right,
haven't,
if you
then
don't
might
find
have
it funny,
enjoyed
you've not got a sense of humour.
I actually
That's
said the opposite.
really arrogant.
I said the opposite. I said if you have got a sense of humour, you wouldn't have found it
Oh,
funny
right,
at
so I
all.
thought you said if you've not got a
No,
sense of humour, then
of
you won't
course
find
not.
it. Right. It's
No,
only
I'd
funny.
never give myself
The membership is
that.
available to people in the States, as far as I'm aware, Brian. So you can join that. I can't believe. By the way,
Thanks for
guys,
covering your
That was
nose
the
there when you
most primary
sneeze.
school sneeze I've heard in such a... Do you know when
Cam,
someone's
someone
not...
just said more sound on the stee, please.
When someone's not quite used
Who
to
sneezed?
sneezing yet, they just
Who
go...
sneezed?
"Kleh."
Who sneezed?
That.
Who sneezed?
I
Will.
don't know, it was Casey.
Was it you?
Casey with that year
Did you do the
6
dab?
sneeze.
Did you do the Pogba dab when you sneeze, Dan?
Can you wipe down all the services around you and get the fuck out, please?
That was disgraceful.
Hang on,
that.
Dion, who's that on the right? We got Dion Dublin.
I only sneezed into a waste
Tim
paper
Cahill,
basket
innit?
full of...
I don't think it is.
Is that not Tim Cahill?
It is Tim Cahill. He looks different.
No, he doesn't. Tim Cahill?
It looks exactly
He
the
looks
same
like
as Tim
he's
Cahill.
always looked.
My eyes are going.
Are you confusing Gary Cahill and Tim
No,
Yeah, I
Cahill?
think
no,
you're getting a bit
I thought it
mistaken
looked
there.
like Crawler. To
Maybe
be
you haven't
honest,
seen him in that
To be
polo
fair,
shirt
I can
before.
see he does look a little. He's got the same hair as Crawler.
I'm old.
He's got the same hair as him.
I tried to help
You're
him.
helping him out there.
Sorry, there's not much more I can say.
Ross says, hello, lads. My birthday yesterday. Hopefully we win tonight. And a must-win game. I'm going 6-0. Fucking hell, lad.
Happy
Is that
birthday,
Ross Murphy?
Ross.
Happy
I love
birthday,
Ross
Ross.
Murphy.
If we win by
Legend.
at least
Always in
4
the comments.
goals
Cheers,
or 3 goals, we will be
Pants off.
in the top 4.
And pants off.
And pants off.
Promise.
And happy belated birthday to Ross. I wished him happy birthday yesterday. Why
Been
am I
for an
gonna
haircut
say it
face. Yeah, he has. On his face.
By the way, I was with him
Mate,
all day
do you
for an
know what?
hour. Didn't notice his hair was cut. Walked down to Subway with him. Was on my phone on Instagram. Saw his picture and thought, what the?
No, you saw my picture and then I still had to tell you. You commented on my picture and I was like, yeah, and you were like, oh my god, yeah, and then started having a go at me in the middle of the street,
That's
didn't
good,
it?
I like it.
Thanks.
I don't like
You
it.
sold,
You
so,
look
so
younger,
nice.
you do look younger.
Thanks.
You
You're a nice
sold us
fella.
all
I don't
out.
like it.
Hey.
Get a beard.
Yeah,
How would it be if we just all cut our beard off, Jay, without
I'm
telling
saying.
anyone?
Yeah.
Well, listen.
Like, you didn't consult
Yeah,
the group.
listen, I don't know if you heard, but
Yeah,
I
that-
can do
When
what
did
I
you have
want,
a
eh?
beard?
Do you know what I mean? Oh, you
That's
mustache.
the thing that hurts is that you
Behave.
didn't let us know.
You done your pubes, Cap?
Right, I'm sorry, but I did actually mention
Shall we have
it.
a look at the team, please, Cameron?
Grain of rice.
Fucking knob. Right, we got Timbo. I bet we had to search high and low for that graphic.
This shot is very
that's-
right.
That's well shit.
It wasn't him. It was Adam and...
Why are we all digging in that?
It was
Why
actually
are we
Adam.
into this?
Not you.
Anyway,
Adam
no,
Patterson.
over Adam. We got Lindelof, we got Maguire, we got Wan-Bissaka. Right back, we got Pogba and McTominay, Fernandes, Greenwood, who obviously he downplayed that injury, Marcus and Tony Marshall up front. Pressure's on. There's no two
Yeah,
ways
it is,
around
it
it.
is.
It's just on.
Cameron needs to come this
Got to win this, haven't we?
We have to win it.
Seriously.
It's massive. If we don't win it, the people keep
Come sit
saying
in a fat lad.
it's in our hands or whatever. It's only in our hands.
I've
if
just
we
spent
win it.
45 quid at Flock.
What's flock?
What the flock?
What? Flocking out.
Why didn't you just get beers from the shop where they would have been about 12 quid for the same amount?
Because it was delivered beers.
Why don't you but someone has to walk downstairs to get them, and there's like a shop outside.
No, Adam's delivering them.
Oh,
Hold on. So the person that, why didn't he just go Tesco?
That's a £5 a beer.
yeah. What did you expect?
Not a £5.
I want that brought to my
More,
table
more
by
fool you.
some bar ladies
But I
with
buy
fireworks
all-
and everything.
Yeah. Or
What the
at
hell's
least
going on?
Very, very diplomatic. there. Some bar
Fireworks.
ladies
Bar ladies. Oh,
with
gentlemen.
fireworks.
No, that's what happens in these clubs.
Yeah, so...
I've never been in those clubs. I
yeah.
go more into sort of places where it's like old blokes shouting at you for having long hair.
Yeah.
What the fuck is that? That's
We
what I
was
go
discussing
to.
before. Ronaldo likes to frequent China White. Oh, so it's just a close-up on Joe now?
Hit it.
I did
Ah,
that.
that's why you wanted to sit there. Ah.
He pretends he hates these little videos.
Yeah,
that
then
come
he
out
said
of it,
that's
but
why he moved me.
crazy
Now it becomes
little
clear.
slag. Crazy.
Very well.
Oh, we missed another member. It was the member.
Thank you, member.
You click on, move it over to the click on. Use the trackpad. You don't have to go on that.
Hold tight, Big Mudge with his big blunt.
Aman?
No, that's a super chat.
Oh, sorry.
Thank you, Aman Ibrahim, for your super chat.
Oh, hang on.
No, we've already done that, member.
No, there was another member.
No, we did it.
We missed it.
We did it.
Right, make sure to subscribe. We are going to be live for the game. That camera's definitely bent as well. Looking at it.
Can't get the staff, man.
Look at this. This is not straight.
Joke.
That's not straight.
It's just a joke.
It's insane, isn't it? But we have to. What we get put through on this channel.
It's
Get people
solo
in
on
to
you
help
now.
us
So
sort it out.
There you go.
Well, I'll talk
Hey.
a little bit because
I'm
I
just fed up
actually
with all
wanted
this.
to talk a bit about Bruno and Pogba both playing. I thought at least one of them was going to get a rest. They looked knackered the other day, and obviously Matic has been rested. But is anyone surprised that Bruno and Pogba are both starting this?
Stop it, you dickhead.
Why we're on the Titanic sinking.
Ollie said in the post-match presser, he said he was like, I didn't think they were tired.
Yeah, he said, didn't he? He said one of the problems that this club's had
Welcome
for
to
the
the
last
first
few
team
years-
party.
One of the problems that this club's had for the last few years is that we are getting tired at this stage of the season, but we aren't this season. Which they did look fucking tired.
I don't think they did. No, I think
Do you
we
not?
just got.
Bruno?
No, I think maybe Bruno, but I thought they just effectively kept our midfield from getting onto the ball, and that was why we struggled in that game.
Well, we did take off the
But
midfield,
I think the
which is a
reason
problem
that,
as well.
for me, when watching it, I thought the reason that they're dominating the midfield is because we're tired. And Bruno, the little flicks around the corners and the chips and the balls through aren't coming off because he's not got that sort of half a yard on him because he just looks a bit knackered to me. But
What's the bench?
obviously not.
Lingard's back on the bench.
I believe so.
Matic is on the bench, isn't he?
Bailly, the best centre back in the world's on the bench.
Bailly.
William, thank you for your
Do you
super
know
chat.
what? Imagine
Grail,
Bailly
thank you for your
and
super chat.
Timbo in the same
Grail has sent a super chat just to say he thinks Vardy is player of the year.
23 goals, 6 assists,
I don't know if
31
you
games.
if you can if they win something, maybe, but I don't know if you give players of the year to
Well,
people
in the
that.
Premier League, though, all you can win is the league. And if you haven't won that, then you've won nothing.
Yeah, but what's your goals accounted for then?
Yeah, but otherwise, only the top scorer from the
No, but then
team that won the
surely
league.
like player of the year should come from like the champions or.
Well, yeah, more often
Usually
than not,
it does
it would
unless
do.
it's United.
More often than not.
I remember 98, 99, David Ginola.
David, I was about to say,
What the fuck
Ginola
was
was the
all
one
that
that's
about?
always.
Bale win it in like 11 as well. Or something.
He was the best player in the league that year.
Who?
Gareth Bale.
Yeah, right.
Gareth Bale was never the best player in the Premier League when he was in the Premier League.
I thought the year he got 20 goals, it was.
No, he wasn't.
Oh, right, sorry, I was wrong.
You were?
Yeah. Who was then?
Probably like someone else, Aguero.
Oh,
David
so
Silva,
you ain't even got an
someone like that.
answer!
There's so
Just
many- I can't remember
anyone
what year
but-
was that?
anyone
What
but
year
Gareth
was it?
Bale.
You fucking knob.
You two gonna les off? Or
He
what?
probably wasn't even the best player at Spurs.
Listen, I know you don't like each other, but come on.
All we know is that it wasn't Gareth Bale.
Make sure
When
you're.
did it,
Shut
what year
up.
was that?
I don't,
Doing
the
promo.
year that he scored 20 goals.
Must
Go
be
on.
pizza, you bastards.
Was that 2009,
Make sure you're hitting us up with
2010?
Paddock Match Day, hashtag Paddock Match Day. Showing us your dual screens. Are we doing a challenge today?
What screens?
Dual screens.
Yeah, we were going to have a challenge,
What
weren't
was
we?
the challenge?
I wanted to see people drinking, but then people thought that might encourage
You
alcoholism.
stupid guy. He scored 20 plus goals in 2012-13, you knob.
Oh, he have a day off.
Get out, man.
Seriously. He was the best player in the league that year. No,
No,
he wasn't.
when it was
Not a chance
obviously
was it.
Danny
When it was
Welbeck.
obviously Danny Welbeck. Yeah, thank you.
By the way, I got dry mouth from Al.
Thanks for coming, Van
feel like a
Persie, but we're
sock
giving
on
it
a-
to Bale.
Right, anyway, hashtag
Slipper.
Paddock Match Day. Send us anything you want.
Andreas, welcome to the first team.
Yeah, boy!
You're going to get more minutes than Pereira at this rate.
Hey.
R1153L says, bring back the beard.
Right, I will do. I'm working on it.
Give him another 6 months.
Have you kept the clippings?
Yes, they're available on eBay.
Are they?
12p.
That reminds me of that South Park. You don't watch South Park.
God, I'm sick of hearing about fucking South Park.
You know when Scott Tenorman sells him his pubes?
Do I look like I don't watch South Park?
No, Scott Tenorman must
Of course I
die.
know stuff.
Greatest episode ever.
Yeah. He fed his parents to him in a chile. And then licked
The
his
salty
tears.
tears
Yeah, then licked
of
his
misery.
Where he is. Stephen's phone aglow with the phone call from a pizza man. Not for
Glenn,
the first
welcome
time
to the
this
first
week.
team. Hello, mate.
Glenn Ole
Delivery
Strom.
driver Glenn.
Glenn, is
Yeah,
Ole
yeah,
your
outside,
real middle name, or have you done it for
One sec.
banterous purposes?
See you in a minute.
It's got to be banter.
But
What-
his surname's Strom, so that could be Scandinavian. So I want to know.
We're going to smash the goals scored in a game today, says Mike Sackfield.
Jamie says both fullbacks are former Palace players.
Yeah.
This guy here thinks there's a reason for that.
I said it before, but people obviously don't agree with me. I think it's not a coincidence that the first game Timothy Fosu-Mensah has played in nearly 3 years is against his former club.
I do.
Is it not a coincidence that we've got both left backs out?
Yeah.
No.
At the same time. Like,
We've got Diogo
I reckon
Dallo.
that's more of
We've
a
got
reason.
unless Dallo's injured as well.
But Fosu-Mensah's been getting fitter and fitter.
But I'll offer you this. Have you seen Dallo play?
I don't think Ali fancies Dallo defensively.
Well, yeah, but
I don't think it's Palace, I'll play you. Because you went on loan there.
No, obviously the two injured fullbacks are a key element to it. But I think the choice between Dallo and
we got Jacob
Fosu-Mensah,
Osei and
plays
the
into
fraud
it.
Jacob Osei arguing in the comments again,
Oh,
which
not
is
again.
hilarious.
About what?
Well, one of them is.
Oh, yeah,
Jacob
that happened to one of
Osei.
my guys.
Can I have it?
Is that a pint?
No, this is there are 2 pints.
Gives one.
We've got, you know what I mean?
We've got 10 pint pots. Put 2 pints in a car.
Wait, don't walk past
How
the
many
camera.
pints we got?
10.
Can I have 2?
Pizza's here.
I know.
This doesn't happen when you're sat on your own in your bedroom, does it?
No. It don't actually. What are you thinking today then, score prediction?
7-0.
7-0. Jay?
I'll go slightly more realistic, 5-0.
Steve?
3-1.
2.
The Manchester Reds of United.
How much does he look like the pizza boy from Home Alone right now? That's 6.
Casey, if you
So
give them
racist.
him before me, I will fucking.
Casey,
reduce
don't be
you.
scared. Stick up for yourself, son.
Papa John's
Don't
has
let it
arrived.
threaten you.
I'm guessing these are chicken dippers.
They're all for me. Don't put them anywhere else.
Chicken
apart
dippers
from
have
me.
arrived.
Chicken dipper!
Anyway, Bastily.
Na Ali A, na Ali B, na Ali C, na Ali D, na
alcohol-free
Ali E,
pint?
na Ali
What?
F.
So I don't like alcohol-free beer. I know it's minging. What do you score? Do you reckon?
Can I get
Mr.
a
Smith?
Coke
1-0.
or something?
I think it's going to be really tight.
To be honest with you, I think you're right.
Really tight game today. Give us your score predictions in
Kids
the
don't
comments.
drink and
Let us
drive.
know what you think it's going to be. I'm thinking 1-0. I do think it's going
Smoke
to be really
and
hard,
fire.
this. There may have been a slight bubble burst in that
I would
last
take
game,
1-0 right now.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
You'd take
It
anything.
could be deep.
That last game?
Don't wave them fucking dirty beers at me, son.
Thank you.
Sounds like he worked in a bar. innit?
Garlic bread. Garlic. And bread.
Have you ever had the garlic butter sauce?
2-0, 3-1,
Change your fucking
2-1,
life, Jay.
6-0.
I've
Timbo will be
You
rusty.
dip yourself a popper in that.
6-0, we go 4th.
Imagine if like humans actually rusted.
Oh, imagine.
Imagine that.
Well, they do. It's called.
That's ridiculous.
It's called
Life changing, Jay, or
Game
what?
changer. Life changing.
Life changing sauce.
It's
Lactose
called.
acid.
No, what's it called?
What's that, mate?
You've got it in your knees or something.
What?
Arthritis.
Yes, that's human rust.
Is it?
Arthritis is simply human rust.
Do you know when people say, "Oh, he's rusty"?
Yeah, he's a bit
Imagine
rusty.
like you actually had some rust.
That is arthritis and gout.
Gout. I never
Gout
heard of
thing all of
gout
a
until I
sudden.
watched Everybody Hates Chris.
Yeah,
so
it's
I
like
don't
in
know
The
what
Sopranos.
gout
I was like,
Gout's
got
just about
gout.
having a good time, innit?
Yeah.
Isn't that like when you have a bad diet and your foot swells up or something?
No, it's excessive uric acid in
Bit
your
pints
joints.
of fucking
It's uric acid.
coke
thing.
delivered here.
I could neck that in one sit, you know.
Oh, soz hard.
I'm not bad for coke.
He can drink a full glass of
I'm bad
coke.
for coke like that, and then I pour it up again and
and
drink
you just
it
got
again.
like 600
Yeah, it's
spoonfuls
horrible.
of sugar.
Watch out, we've got a badass.
Oh, he's done you. He's absolutely done you there. Someone says in my mouth. Interested. Interested.
Right, on a scale of 1 to 10, how life changing is the garlic butter from Papa?
That
It's
giggle
ridiculous.
was really how he laughed.
I don't want to. I don't want to answer that question.
I want to taste it.
Tell the viewers what you made me and Mitch do once.
Oh, I.
Repeat the question. So Alex said, Steve, tell the viewers what you made Alex and Mitz do once. After we ordered from a different Pizza Express in Woking.
We ordered pizza from somewhere else, which wasn't Pizza Express at Woking.
I remember it
was a
because
different
I
establishment.
wouldn't usually find myself in that at Pizza Express.
I requested if Mitz and Alex would like to go and procure me some garlic butter sauce from Papa John's, even though we ordered from Pizza Hut.
That is the work of a young Roman king, isn't it?
You requested.
An
How
emperor.
did you request this?
Get me a pizza from
on.
Pizza Hut
Probably.
and the sauce
Lads,
from Papa John's.
Do you want to go and get me some garlic butter?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Now.
And the pelt of a
Yeah.
rare
Do you
About to
beef.
say.
think Pizza Express in Woking saw a spike in visitors after that?
Yeah.
Are you
Big
serious?
time.
Of course it did.
Big
Isn't
time.
that
You
weird?
can't buy that
Mostly
prime time
paparazzi, to be
adverts.
fair.
Isn't that
Like,
weird?
the most spoken about,
Google it, like people just selfieing
place.
it there. Like,
Yeah, I bet you
Pizza
that's.
Woking.
I bet a lot of people came over from other countries and went there as a tourist attraction.
what?
What?
Yeah, do us a favour, put BT on.
That's a very good point, that.
The game's kicked off.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Kicked off. We were too busy talking about fucking Pizza Express.
The game's kicked off anyway.
Listen,
Comments,
Paddock,
people going,
Pikes,
what the fuck is wrong
Pyro,
with
Palace, Savit.
The time hasn't started. It's 2-0 United. I'm sat here.
We're all going, we think it's going to be 5-0 and Palace are 1-0 up. They're not, by the way.
It's 0-0, by the way, guys.
Thank God for that. What's on here then?
What are they? What's it say?
Quality seal.
Does it say on the outside?
Come on, son.
Well,
Help me out.
garlic-
Shouldn't have gone
garlic
to
beef.
Subway, you know.
I've already had a Subway.
Didn't know you were
alright.
doing this, Mr. Housen.
Oh, it smells fantastic.
Sometimes it's what I do. Give us that garlic one.
See, barbecue
Not
sauce
belong
on
getting
pizza.
I made a big
drives me
speech to
mad.
Joe before. I don't like eating on camera. I weren't going to do it.
Yeah, I'm not
Is
doing
there any pizza with tomato
Someone
base?
frozen
Yeah,
pizza now.
of course it does.
Oh, how disgraceful is it when people just get barbecue
I
base?
ate barbecue base.
Yeah. Same.
Is that
Sorry.
pizza?
Sorry,
Yeah, I'll have
we've
some.
got to watch this.
A lovely cheese pizza just for me.
All right, guys. The game has kicked off. Hopefully, one of these bellends behind the screen will put the timer on.
Oh, that
At
keyboard's
some
about to be
point.
so greasy. He's using a slice of pizza as a cursor.
Hammer! The time
He's not even at the computer.
of the game.
So,
We're setting the timer in a sec.
I don't know what's happening.
We've
fuck
fucked
off.
up. I'll be honest.
We got excited when the pizza came and the pints. Probably the pints more than the pizza. But the pizza's also very exciting.
Right, it's kicked off.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we.
0-0. Manchester United. 0-0 to Man United.
Roy Hodgson there.
Roy Hodgson there.
My favourite ever Liverpool
He's
manager.
got to be on someone's death pool.
Can't have him, though. Don't count.
Why?
Oh, Paul.
Paul Bill Pogba.
That kit looks pinker than usual on that shot, doesn't it? Does that look quite
Imagine
pink
if they
to you?
put the last.
Was that
game
last
on.
year's kit?
The last. It's last year's game.
It looks like it though, the PSG kit. Oh, cool. Why don't we all just make a wall in front of the telly? That'd be cool. Fucking hell. There he is. I like how they've got
We'll
a
have
thing,
the game
a
on
thing,
late,
a thing
and then we'll
added.
stand in front of the telly.
They've got a little advert at the bottom saying no added crowd noise, like it's fucking Ribena with sweeteners or something. No artificial crowd noise. We pride ourselves on having no. Go on, Tony. He's such a great player, and Tony Marshall. And the thing is, on this table, I'm one of the few people that ever realised that up until very recently.
It is true.
You used to. Come
I
on,
hate
come
him.
on, what you used to say about him.
I said
You used to call him
Mourinho's right.
phony Marshall, didn't you?
Marshall's
You
right,
called him a
yeah.
phony. Give us a slice then. Look at this slice.
Thick that up.
Look at that slice of pizza there. Who's that for? You could. It's like my nose, that. Oh, it's bang average, that.
Oh, Jimbo.
It's mad, isn't it? Seeing
That's some of the
United
most
kit-
bang average
United game
pizza
again.
I've ever had. Let's all eat at once.
Yeah. Fuck commentating.
I'm done with that. That's weak.
I think it's the first time we've ever had Papa John.
Really?
It's not great, is it? Sorry, Steve. I know he's your mate.
I frequent Pizza Express Woking.
Do you know Pizza
Do you reckon
Express?
they'll deliver?
No. not all the way to Buckingham Palace, they won't. Do you know with Pizza Express, they do that pizza where it's like a ring, don't they, with salad in the middle to cut calories? Have you ever had
Oh,
that?
yeah.
Do like a,
I don't get that.
do like a low-calorie pizza and it turns up it's got a fucking hole cut
Where?
in it.
Pizza Express?
Yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah.
proper
Yeah.
Tory Pizza Express.
No, it's not. I don't think it
Don't
is.
say
I
that.
think
I
it's.
love Pizza
I think it's
Express.
the. It's the sort of
Really?
working class like.
Pizza
let's
Express is
have
the best pizza.
Yeah.
You're far from
Better than
Tory,
Domino's.
What?
Better
I think
than
it's a treat
What did you
yourself.
say?
this. I don't want to be rude because you just bought us.
I
food.
agree.
No, Pizza Hut is full of shit, mate.
They lied to you.
The last time I went, unless
That's-
Pizza Hut
that's
want to
a woeful-
sponsor us, I'll change my tune.
You'll be a pizza slut. You'll be a pizza slut then, won't you?
Rudy's is the best pizza anyway.
Rudy's is good, but in terms of a chain piece. Go on, Tim, man.
Yo, this screen's in the way of the telly. I can't see fuck all, man.
Can you move that, please?
I mean, I've only got to do fan cams after and all that.
Jimbo.
Talk about the game.
Someone said we have to win, bro. Stop eating pizza, and I couldn't agree more.
How can we stop eating pizza? Help us win?
Do you know what? You're right. I should just concentrate on playing.
No, Victor Lindelof
Yeah.
is eating a slice of pizza on the pitch. No one's mentioned that. Lindelof may be the most underrated player in United squad.
I can't believe all the questions about
I think-
Lindelof and not Maguire.
I think no matter how
I
good.
think the thing with Maguire though is everyone knows he's not going anywhere because
Yeah.
it's like 85 million quid. So
Who
it's
is
just
that
not
Bruno
happening.
there? It's the last time.
Yeah, it was. The thing with Lindelof is, no matter how well he plays, he's always being replaced by pundits, and I don't think it's fair.
He's always been replaced by people. He's always been people giving.
Because when you spend 80 million on a defender, you'd expect him to be the one.
Oh my God, that
starting,
was
wouldn't you?
shocking.
Who?
Out in the corner, should have got rid of that.
Fosu Mensah.
Oh,
Timbo was never
Jesus.
roofed in right at the best of times. Don't expect
Play.
anything different now.
Play
That's
Bruno.
true.
Fucking Van Arnold scored against us in the return leg, didn't he? Well, the first fixture.
Oh,
lucky.
Right, I'm going to finish this.
United look shit again, first 5. Same as last 3 weeks, innit? Bournemouth, Villa, fucking... Who was the last one? Southampton. Starting slowly each time. We need to
Palace
sort
are
that
shit
out.
as well. So
I
if you
know.
start well, you
We need to start
be
sort
scared.
this
You know
out,
what I
man.
mean? They've lost their last 5.
Oh! Fucking hell.
Played.
Do something. At least keep the fucking ball.
Foul.
Fuck. This is too much, this. We've laughed for the first 5 minutes, which has made me forget how important this game is. Yeah, I know.
That was shit out from Timbo.
It was really shit.
I know.
Proper shit.
He like ran
He's
past
gonna
the
be,
ball.
He's going to be rusty, though, isn't he? Come on.
Yeah, but why is he
He's
playing
not played
then?
for 1,000 games.
1,000
days
years.
or something.
Come out of
Whatever it
some
is.
sort of cave somewhere, like some skeleton that you see on like a video game. You're like, he's not played for 1,000 years, and he's starting. The fuck?
Which begs the question: how bad is Diogo Dalot?
I know, man.
Who lives in a house like this?
Well, I knew it was wrong.
The what? What?
Dave bet me that Diogo Dalot will be a first-choice player for United by the end of last season.
By the end of
Was it
2027.
last season or season before?
That
What? Let me see. Show me quickly. What? I saw a bit then. It's just on me.
Is it full back?
Show me.
Go and look.
What?
How am I meant to know? Maguire saw some good stats on him on Twitter this week. His long passing, his short passing, his playing the ball forward stats are very good. Maguire's.
Our timer's right. You're gonna have to sync up with us, lads.
That really grinds my gears. That does.
What?
When people sit fucking there saying, "No, you're 30 seconds behind."
We have to broadcast to you.
It just makes me mad.
Makes
Well,
me so
you know.
mad.
Unless you want to get it directly in sync, you're gonna have to come and sit in the fucking same room as us.
Don't swear.
Sorry.
Fuck you, Joe. You can tell me what to do.
You're better than that.
I'm not.
No, you're not.
I'm really not. And there's nothing wrong with swearing, actually.
Hey, did you see that we copied some fucking guy who called an account after Stretford? How
Yeah,
unoriginal
but
it
he was the one that named the Stretford end.
And Stretford Mall.
Was that Stretford Arndale, exactly?
And Stretford.
And Stretford Grammar School.
And Paul Stretford, the agent.
Should we explain the full situation so people know what we're on about?
Some fucking witch was abusing us.
Impartial.
Saying how unoriginal that we copied his name.
No, he said most of my name, he said.
No.
Which is what I like.
Yeah. Semi-copied.
Sorry, semi-copied.
Well done,
Yeah.
Phil.
Almost all of my name.
Yeah, semi-copied.
And then we even changed the colour of our account because obviously the football club account
What,
was made
Timbo?
black and white.
Come on.
So the replies was amazing. People was like, the post office want a word, mate.
Played.
Go on, lad. Go on, Marcus. Good pass.
ball.
Good
Oh,
pass.
good ball. In a box!
Oh, unlucky Darren. Unlucky Darren. Darren Wan-Bissaka, mate. Drop my phone.
Is this the first time he's played there? Oh, yeah, it's his first season, isn't it?
What, Selhurst Park?
Yeah,
Phil
I've
Wan-Bissaka?
lost track of when
Yeah,
players
yeah.
joined and when this season started. And
It's mad, innit? Like you were saying, that first game against them when we got beat seems like a fucking different
I
season.
know. That Van Arnold
look at the
goal.
team as well. It's a completely different team.
know.
Yeah.
Come on, lads. I've not seen Mason yet. Good cross that.
Oh, what's
And
it?
ball that, what was
That hit
that?
Maguire's
Maguire
face.
headed it wide?
No, he didn't know it was coming. He just hit his face. The fuck?
Oh, what are you doing,
The
lads?
fuck.
Why is Fosu
Keeper,
Mensah
keeper.
over there when he's playing here?
Keep it. Keep the ball. Hold on. It looked like the ball. Someone jumped up in front of Maguire, didn't head it, and then it just hit Maguire's face. That's a good run. He makes so many. Well, the whole
He's
front
going
three
through the
makes
middle of
so
both
many
of them.
more of those runs now than they used to.
Cuts it back in.
They never used to make those runs.
Scott down there.
This is weird. This. Who is it? Sacco in front of him. Just jumps out of the way.
He knew it was there. Look.
No, it's not, because Sacco misses his jump, and then that fucks Maguire up.
He actually goes like that, and he just the ball hit him before he thought it would.
Maybe. Bruno into the box. That's a good place. That good area. Oh. Yeah, it was.
That's where you're
good
supposed
area,
to put
that
him.
wasn't it?
It's the target.
Yeah, 6 yards out and about 3/4 of the way back of the net.
Should he be in scoring now?
Get it on target. Start.
Nah, he had a good challenge in front of him to be fair.
Yeah, was it? Was it
Sacco.
Sacco again? Sacco, sorry. Nah, he couldn't do much more.
It's
with
not
that.
a free header.
If he heads
is
it
He's
down
got
on target,
Sacco
he
in.
hits Sacco anyway.
Yeah, he's getting challenged there.
Look at him. Look at him. Look at him.
You eat the stool as well, I bet you don't. Fucking.
The stool.
He eats the fucking plastic stool. It's his
those things remind me of the tables in the Borrowers.
Oh yeah.
You go
Yeah.
up
If you were shrunk by a wizard or witch, you would definitely use that as a little table, wouldn't you, to live in your new house?
Or Ratatouille.
Ratatouille. Yeah. Sure. Very good. United coming back into it last few minutes.
I've ever told people at home that I fucking hate Joe.
Yeah, you keep saying it a lot. Even to the point where some people in the studio think you're being serious.
They should be.
You are.
I mean it.
60% possession for United.
Doesn't feel like it. does
Nah,
it?
it doesn't at all. He's the worry in the Ayew. Was he always considered to be the best Ayew? Because there's a lot of talk about who was the best Ayew.
It was
for a long
Jordan
time.
Ayew.
Andre.
Who did Andre play for? Sunderland.
Think so.
Was he the one at Swansea?
Didn't
he
they
was
all
the
play
one
for
at Swansea.
They
Don't
both.
just all go between Swansea and Palace.
Don't know, Feels like it, maybe.
Managers do, don't they?
But Jordan Ayew is actually a very good player. West Ham. People saying Andre was better. Also, someone said, MMA fight cage, Joe or Adam, who wins? If it's a fight to the death, Adam. But if it's a fight, just like, a normal kind of fight, Adam. So, yeah. Because he'll like scratch and like kick me in the bollocks and that. I fight fair. I have a code of conduct.
Like Queensbury rules.
I have a code of conduct
fight.
when it comes to street
He
fighting.
turns the other cheek, doesn't he?
I turn the other cheek. No, I'm very much a pacifist. Do you know on the Matrix? Do you know when Neo's like first training and Morpheus is just like guiding him to one side?
He's gonna
and
make me
stuff?
say it again, isn't he?
I try and do that. What?
Matrix is shit, bro.
Oh,
no,
right.
Matrix 1 is amazing.
Yeah.
Matrix Reloaded and Revolutions is
The
rubbish.
game was very good on
It's rubbish.
PlayStation.
Which one,
But the
though?
film-
Which one?
It goes a bit west.
Matrix.
Yeah.
The first Matrix is great.
The first
And
Matrix
it was a
is
contained
seminal.
story
It
as well.
completely changed cinema.
Yeah,
It's amazing.
exactly. And it was a completely
After that,
shit
it was
at
a bit
all.
confusing.
And ball.
Yeah.
I almost lost what was going
It was
on.
a fully contained story as well. The ending was the one has been found, therefore we can assume that the world is saved. They didn't have to show us it.
No.
Rubbish. It worked by itself. Anyway, Selhurst Park. Crystal Palace.
When we're doing 1996.
God.
Next week? Yes.
I thought you meant your daily conversation about it.
No, it's 1991, our daily conversation.
Oh, sorry.
Come on, keep up.
European Cup Winners' Cup.
So no,
Oh, sorry.
On Scotty and Marty podcast, great podcast. Go subscribe to it. I'm a guest on there next week, and we're talking about
You pick a year. It's called A Very Good Year, where you
a
pick
very good year. And I'm going with 1996.
Yeah, and it's not just the football, which obviously is going to take a prominent place on it. Be films, music, all the rest of it. Go on, what are you laughing at?
What happened?
People laugh off camera all the time, and we don't know what's going on.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, like
sorry.
it's, oh,
the
like
joke-
it's
the
like
joke's
it's not
there
your
now.
fault that you cut the cameras to me. Oh, not nothing to do with me. It's not like it's me that controls what everyone fucking sees. Don't look at me. No, I'm joking.
Thanks, Cam. Brilliant podcast with an excellent guest. Yes,
Joe's
well
heard
said.
it.
Make sure you subscribe, Scotty and Marty. Don't forget Miss Man United for t-shirts.
Yeah, we're
Anything else I've got to plug?
1996. We can begin the conversation now,
Right.
and then we'll both agree, and Scotty will also agree that 1996 is the best year that ever happened.
It's not.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
there you go then. Yeah, you've sold me. Yeah, right. That's it. Cam wasn't alive.
Cameron
Done.
was dead.
Right, I'm going to throw a couple of words at you. Nebworth.
I was at Nebworth, 16 years old. Greatest day of my life.
Chat shit.
Well, except
I'm
my
only-
kids being born,
He
obviously.
wasn't even
I'm a
there.
bit jealous.
Wasn't even there.
But really though.
Yes, it was.
Do you know the
He
whole?
doesn't even like Oasis.
Do you know the
I
whole
don't anymore.
kids being born thing?
Yes.
Can I ask you a couple of questions?
Of course you can.
People are
Please,
saying
fire
it's the
away.
best day of my life.
Yeah.
But it's like the day that you go on the, because like most of kids being born day is stress, pain, anguish. It's like saying, what's the best day of holiday?
think
The flight on the way there. And
I'd be
landing.
lying if I said
Like-
there's much stress, pain, and anguish for me as I was asleep.
No,
in the
obviously
bed next to my missus.
it's not
And she
comparable, but I'm
went
sure it
through
was
all
still
that.
stressful for you.
Yeah,
Obviously,
no,
not as
you're
much as
right.
it was
I
for
get
her.
where you're coming
Right,
from.
But
hang on.
like,
just let me check.
the best
Janine,
day-
are you in the comments? Just let me know.
Yeah.
And then I'll answer in 5
Yeah.
minutes what the crack is.
The best day of your life shouldn't be when your kids are born. Should it be, surely it's when your kids
It's the same with your wedding
you have
day.
a fun day with your kids.
Is your wedding day the best day of your life? No, it's the most expensive.
Yeah, exactly.
No, it's the most
Yeah.
expensive day of my life.
Saying that
Like the last time was better because it was like stress free.
I
and it
think
was
I
like
just seen
boom. But I get where you're coming
that I
from.
shouldn't have seen.
Oh, fuck off, Macca.
What?
Well, now I don't know what he's just seen.
Was it a bit of peachy pocket?
You can't have seen anything.
Oh.
Because
Yeah,
you can't have seen anything because this is up to date.
Oh, it said Morpay scored. I thought it said Maguire.
No, this is live.
Neil
Stop.
Morpay. That says Neil Morpay
You
scores.
dick.
I got excited.
I think I've just seen something I wasn't supposed to see.
Yeah.
Like
Anyway.
a kid running out of the mum and dad's
Go on.
bedroom.
AOL dial up
I
in
think
your
I just
house.
saw
Yes.
mum and daddy fighting under
Matt,
the
you're
blanket.
well ahead of the time. I was not getting involved in internet until the noughties.
Sex. Go on,
What else
Tim.
happened in
Boo.
96? Obviously, Cantona.
Cantona.
Cantona double.
Yes.
Euro 96.
Yes. Actually, a decent like tournament. I know. Like, look, England. It is overrated in terms of what England did because like we won 3, drew 2, and lost 1 or whatever it
Yeah,
was.
but-
What do you fucking do?
I don't give a fuck about that.
But
I watched
it
like
was
Italy,
great.
Croatia,
Yeah,
and
that's
Germany,
what I mean,
Italy
the
and stuff
football
like
was
that.
mint,
Like
yeah.
at Old Trafford,
I
it was
went to one of the
amazing.
games at Villa Park in my school.
It was amazing.
Did you?
And then
Yeah, because the Euro 96 was
Yeah.
in England.
what else happened?
tickets to
The
local
Manchester
schools.
bomb. I remember it happening. I was in town at the time. I was at the
yeah?
Armitage Centre.
Fucking hell.
Putting that as one of the reasons.
No,
why
but it was
great
like
year.
a lot happened in a
It was
year.
a momentous year.
Right. We're not saying the Manchester bomb was a good thing at all, but again,
Why was it your favourite year? Steve?
No one got hurt.
and
We got a new
and-
next.
Yeah, we did get a new next. I give you that. But you know, I did a thing on it when I interviewed some of the survivors. They were obviously traumatized, so it wasn't a good thing. But you know, why fucking? Hey, when did the Angdale
Tell me
get
a story,
built? I don't
Grandad.
know.
Tour guide
I was
in
born in the
Manchester.
80s, not fucking.
1980.
Yeah.
Also,
All right, it's still the 80s.
Do you know that building?
Yeah,
That's
you
like,
can't say
there's
the
like a,
80s.
Why can I not say the 80s when I was born in the 80s?
Oh,
I
is
was
this
literally
1980?
No.
This is like he's 28 till he's
just say,
29.
That's like, I was
1980.
born in
Yeah.
89. That's like me saying I'm born in 90.
Yeah.
No, it isn't because the 89 is the 80s. 80 is the 80s.
Fuck off.
Why? Well, when was I born? What decade was I born then?
70s.
How was I born in the
Late
80s?
70s.
because everything that existed when you were
you
born.
conceived in the 70s.
Yeah.
Right, I was conceived in
Yeah,
the
there you
70s.
go
Right,
then.
where was I born then? When was I
70s,
born?
baby.
I was born in the
Yeah.
80s though.
And every
You
like
left your dad's nutsack in the 70s.
yeah.
No,
every
that's
like,
not when you're born.
In flares.
You're born when you're born
Bold.
with an afro. I had an afro in the 70s.
Yeah, there was definitely like a
Came out like
tray
Shaft.
of deviled eggs
Yeah.
in the room and stuff. Very 70s. Everything that existed in the world had been made in the 70s when you were born into it. Like there was no cars from the 80s yet. There was no sofas. It was all 70s.
Other the people that were born in the 80s didn't exist until they were born as well.
That's not what I said.
Right?
No, because if
Everything when I was born didn't exist already in the 70s.
yeah, it did.
Well, what about people that were born the day before me? They didn't exist.
Peter Burritt says,
Great point.
how am I supposed to tell my friends it's a good watch along if you're not even going to talk about the game? That's why it's a good watch along, mate.
Don't tell them then.
If you want commentary, you put the commentary on. If you want to feel like you're in a pub with your mates,
Don't be like that.
this is what we're doing.
Sorry.
Go on.
Sorry, I
What's
forgot
wrong
to say, Lindelof
I
just
don't
passed
like
to
it.
Maguire.
I don't like
Why?
having 20 boxes of food on the table.
United haven't started too well, which you can tell by our conversation.
hello.
But they've got a bit of possession right now.
Paul Pogba. Into Marshall.
Marshall. Marcus.
Move your dick. Go on. Oh.
Ow, that hurt.
Ankle.
That hurt.
I think it's a foul the other way.
It looks like a foul the other way to me.
Yeah. Rashford.
Nah, that was just a kick on a kick.
It's not a penalty.
They might have both kicked the ball at the same time.
Who is it? Townsend now?
No, I think Townsend got the ball and Marshall and Marcus kicked him. Accidentally.
Yeah, there's absolutely no foul there from either side.
I've not.
Oh, it hurt though, that. That hurt Andros Townsend.
He kicked the ball and then it caught him.
Give him a foul.
Excessive
That's the biggest 50-50 ever.
excessive force.
In Rashford's favour,
It's not even a
he's on the
foul.
ball.
Yeah, it's not even a foul. Ridiculous.
What else? What music and films and in films?
Independence Day came out.
Yes.
Oh, Toy Story.
Toy Story.
That was game changing.
I tell you what, I think
genre creating.
That was game changing actually.
Cam, thank you, bro. What a load of shite. Who puts barbecue base on anything?
Barbecue base is very 2011, isn't it? Proper 2011.
Barbecue wings are horrible as well. Like
barbecue wings
if you have like Korean barbecue,
ribs and wings
that's
are
good.
alright.
Yeah, because it's got spices in it. I don't like barbecue.
What
Sweet
else was in
flavour.
this?
Do you not like what?
I like barbecue
Confused
food.
with the years.
Yeah.
I don't like barbecue.
Was Prodigy Fat of the Land? Was that 96? I think that was
I want to
95.
say 90. I think it might have been later.
Yeah. Oh, was it? Right. I'm trying to think. what else.
Gelbino, welcome to the academy, brother.
Toy Story was 95.
Oh, was it? Ah. Right.
Oh, yeah,
what
Will
films were
talk me through
96
that.
then? Help us out.
Oh, Damon Hill became the F1 world champion.
There you go. See?
Damon Hill's
So far, all it's been is Nebworth and a bomb that didn't kill anyone.
No. Euro 96,
And
double,
United
Toy Story,
winning the double.
Independence Day.
Yeah, all right, Euro 96, if you don't care about England, then that is just the same as any other tournament.
Well, no, it's not because it was a great
It was
tournament in England.
That's true. That's true.
United winning that double was
Mate,
like
as a fucking
momentous as well.
12-year-old, whatever it
Space
was.
Jam came out.
Space Jam, amazing
He's
film.
never seen it.
Yeah.
Train Spotting.
Train
Train
Spotting,
Spotting.
there you go.
Matilda.
Matilda, fantastic film.
Don't Be
family
a
film.
Menace to Society came out. That's a fucking...
Really?
Tupac got shot, I think, didn't he, in 96?
Oh yeah, did it? No,
Tupac,
was
that's
it?
not a good thing, bro.
Was that
Same
97?
as
You
with
can't
the
say
thing.
Manchester bomb, Tupac getting shot.
No, I'm
That's
saying it was a
good things.
momentous year. Why was it an amazing year? Things happened.
To be fair, like we had someone
Naughty
on who
Professor
did.
came out.
Christopher, welcome to the first team
Hercules.
home, mate.
I love that. You know that scene where Hercules. That
Yeah,
is
All
the
Eyes on
best.
Me came out.
In that as well, innit?
All Eyes on
Yeah.
Me. Tupac released All Eyes on Me.
Ah, there you go. Seminal
yeah,
album.
comedian.
Yeah, innit? Women be shopping.
Hunchback of Notre Dame came out.
There you go. Classic film for the ages.
Independence Day, we mentioned that one. James and the Giant Peach.
Roll down.
The
Can't
Cable
go wrong.
Guy.
Cable Guy was good.
Jim Carrey.
So, 1996
For the
was
Bollywood
an
fans, Raja Hindustani came out.
There you
Oh,
go.
see?
It's
Yeah.
right up
Told
there.
you.
One of my favourite Bollywood
Mars
films.
Attack, remember that?
Yeah, but there's been good films every year. You can't just list every film and be like, that's
Oh, yeah.
crossing over the edge.
From Dusk
Cable
Till
Guy.
From Dusk Till Dawn.
Name one from last year.
No, what, Parasite, great film.
Oh, okay, this is the settler. D3, The Mighty Ducks came out. That's
Right,
it.
Oh,
finally.
mate. It's one of my favourite.
United
all the way.
won a double. United won a double,
my
beating
favourite films with
Liverpool
Sinbad and
with Eric
Schwarzenegger.
Cantona and a lot of youngsters.
That's good.
Yes.
That's a genuinely good thing that happened that year.
Jingle All the Way.
Yeah.
Jingle All
We've
the Way
all been
happened
there.
that
Christmas
year.
Eve, you're
Is
trying to get
Jingle
a
All the
What
Way-
was that toy again? That you wanted?
Turbo Man.
Yeah, Turbo
Yes.
Man.
Go on, Timbo, lad! Get
Go
to
on.
the chopper.
So just that's the worst accent I've ever heard. That was just an American accent.
I don't even know if it was.
I didn't even realise until it's like a minute later what you were doing. Was that Predator?
Mission Impossible.
Mission Impossible.
You never
is
like
shit.
Mission Impossible.
Anything with Tom Cruise is shit.
No, it's
No,
not. That
mate.
isn't true.
Tom Cruise is
It's
shit.
not true. Best action star of the last
He's
decade.
not. How is he even like? What does he even do? He's
stunt.
the same thing every time.
Yeah,
Cam's in the way, and I don't know what you're saying.
Fuck Tom Cruise.
XLR cables. They're everywhere,
good in
you
Rain
silly
Man.
bastards. What you on about? There's an orange one on that desk, isn't there?
Should be.
Jerry
Who's the
Maguire.
best?
Yeah, well said, Rob G.
Huh?
Who's the best actor of all time?
Best actor.
Or actress? If you
Actor
Well,
of
actor is
all
male and
time.
female, isn't it?
We're gonna
Oh, is
fall
it?
out. We're gonna fall
Yeah.
out.
Go on.
We're falling out.
is either Leo DiCaprio?
No,
No.
not even
Denzel.
Denzel
Denzel. All day long.
Denzel's better than Leo
Yeah.
as a straight up actor. It's hard.
DiCaprio's the most underrated though.
DiCaprio's well up there. He's one of my
DiCaprio
favourites.
is sick, mate.
I will
Yeah.
go and
DiCaprio
watch a
and Denzel
film.
are my favourites.
Just there's two people I'll go and watch a film just because he's in it. Danny Wilde, welcome to the academy.
Danny Wilde.
Right, Danny Wilde.
Danny Wilde.
Right.
As
One
if-
of them's not a
if-
good actor, but I like him.
Okay, that's all right.
Right, which is Mark Wahlberg.
I like Mark
Not a great
Wahlberg.
actor.
Yeah.
I like watching him though because he is just angry all the time, and I relate.
You sort of know what you're gonna get.
He's got
Yeah.
he's got a whole part of his Wikipedia dedicated to being a racist player.
Really?
He's trying to get pardoned.
It really shocked me because Marky Mark and the
Funky
really
Bunch.
did all that.
If you can name the headline of that section of his Wikipedia, I'll give you 10 quid. What do you think it's called?
What it's called. It's just
racial.
Like, do you know? Is that
No, but I want you to know the name of
It
it.
trended on Twitter like the other week. It was like,
is it recent?
racial abuse?
Nah, it was when he was a kid. Well, a teenager or whatever.
Did he grow up in Boston?
Controversy.
Well, you're supposed to.
Let's have a look,
Right, you're supposed to be racist when you grow up in Boston, I think. That's why he bought Liverpool.
Anthony Hopkins, someone said.
Anthony Hopkins is a good shout, very good. And a lot of.
What are you showing me for? I knew.
That's it. That's it. The section in his thing was called Hate Crimes.
There we go. What a section.
Crimes.
That could be an album name,
Hey.
that. Wow.
Hate Crimes.
Marlon Brando. Marlon Brando's one of them where, is he...
No, he's
He used to have cue cards, though, didn't
Yeah.
he? Marlon Brando, which is like.
I like that.
And I
That's when you know you can't be asked.
Pre-1970.
The Godfather is
The Godfather's amazing, and On the Waterfront's amazing as well.
There's a whole
Yeah.
generation of films that I'm unaware
Johnny
of.
Depp.
No.
No, I wouldn't say he's the best
Oh, I'm
actor.
reading
Yeah,
comments
yeah,
out.
I don't think he's
It's
the best
definitely
actor.
not Nick Cage who ever said
Ben
that.
says
Cage,
Edward
come on.
Norton.
Daniel Day-Lewis.
What? Who said Nick Cage?
Nick Cage.
Tom Hardy.
Tom Hardy. Is that my missus? That she loves
Right,
Tom Hardy.
we're fucking fighting. Who said Nick Cage?
Everyone
I
laughed
swear
at
to
him,
God.
Is
Cillian
it,
Murphy's
is,
good.
it, is,
Cillian
it,
Murphy
is it
good.
Academy Award winner Nick Cage?
I'll tell you who's very underrated. Well, not underrated. He's very highly rated, but he's incredible.
Will
is
Ferrell, someone said
Will
yes.
Ferrell.
Tom Hardy's good. Tom Hardy is good.
Um,
Tom Hardy's fantastic, actually.
Who's Nick Cage?
Google it.
Have you just asked
Plays,
who the fuck Nick Cage
plays for Palace up
What's
front.
he
You've never
called?
seen Face
I
Off?
think Philip Seymour Hoffman can put in like a 10 out of 10 performance. I don't think there's many actors who can do that.
You've never
think
seen
he's, like,
Face Off?
can
It's the
be
most ridiculous
perfect in
premise
film.
in the history of cinema, but it's a good film.
The only reason I
No,
watched
it's
it because I was
freaky.
a
There's
There's
two
al-
Freaky
there's also a
Fridays
scene-
and you're saying that.
There's also a scene where Nick Cage is doing this.
That's,
No, I refuse to believe that.
Yeah, it's fucking.
Right,
Okay,
you're lying. You're lying.
clip
What are you doing?
Right, got in 60 seconds. Again, right, Nick Cage is in good films, but they're not good because of him. They're good for other reasons.
Vinnie Jones, isn't that, innit?
Yeah.
Do you know what you are?
Vinnie Jones outacts him in it.
You're one of those people who thought that Darren Fletcher was shit for Man United. You're like, he's in good teams, but he's not good by himself. When actually, if you really appreciated the film, you'd know that Nick Cage was a huge part of those films.
Do you want to get the fuck out?
Nick
Okay,
Cage
see you
is
later.
shit.
Can I have a pie?
Green Street is shite.
Right, Green
And
Street.
it's got the worst accent in it
Which one
ever.
was Green Street?
the worst acting.
Yeah.
The one with Frodo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Frodo is a
Frodo
football
becomes a
hooligan.
fucking West Ham hooligan.
There you go.
Yeah, that's shit. That.
Like, aren't you 5'3", my friend?
Go on!
Go on!
Oh, you saw it there.
Worst shot ever, that wasn't it?
He doesn't shoot if the aim against Palace there.
Yeah,
Hey,
Tom
John.
Hardy in Peaky
Hey,
Blinders
John.
is
not seen him in
fucking spookily good.
Right. He's good in
Brad Pitt is
Inception.
very good as well.
Yeah,
by the
he
way.
is.
Brad Pitt is
Yeah,
Very, he's
good.
actually underrated.
Yeah,
I
he
think.
gets underrated.
He's
Rolling
a genuinely
Snatch
because
as
he's a
well.
fucking
genuinely
handsome
surprised me a lot
bastard.
with that.
quality acted. Brad
He's
Pitt.
always eating. Look
Isn't
at
it?
what he's
Every
doing.
scene. Every scene is his thing.
Ocean's
Especially
11.
Oceans. is
I also have
always
that thing.
Yeah.
That's just coincidence.
Yeah, that's you on the craft services. Like, Steve,
Whether the cameras are rolling or not.
have you tried these fucking donuts? Honestly, someone else. Do you like donuts? You don't like donuts, do you?
No, not really.
You don't like
What?
donuts?
Is it going on?
What?
Well, all donuts?
What?
You don't like any donuts?
All donuts, mate.
Right,
Have
there's
you,
so
have you
many-
even met all donuts?
There's so many different ones. It's like you saying I don't like food.
All right, I'll
No, Nick Cage in The Rock is a fucking horrendous over-actor.
No, The Rock's
it's
a
so
good
bad.
film. I
No,
love
it
him.
is, but it's not good because of Nick Cage. Like, you see
I
him,
love Connery in The
he's
Rock, so I'm
literally
not gonna
just...
go full.
Right,
If you
start a
if you're
film,
slagging off Connery,
he's sitting there in a
we'd be
chair,
fighting.
trying to look cool. Go on! That was well
That was
shit.
genuinely the worst shot ever.
Mason Greenwood.
Fucking
was-
Mason
Unlucky
Greenwood.
Mason, you're allowed
Never
to.
go
That was a
anywhere in.
pass by Martial, by the way.
Right, so, in The Rock... He's just gone through that thing where the gas melted his thing and all that
Yeah.
lot, and they've sent him home, and he's sitting there. Oh, good catch! And he's sitting there with a guitar, trying to be cool. And his missus comes in and he's like, "Oh, how was your day?" And he's like, "Well, how was your day?" And he's like, "Oh, you know, poison gas, blah 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 blah." And you're just like, "Shut up, you fucking cunt!" There's no way that you would fucking speak like that. You'd be like, "Listen."
But
you'd probably be in the pub having a pint. Going,
He's all about. He's all about.
Who's an angry man?
In The Rock, all
I'm
you're
just
doing-
passionate about how I hate Nick Cage.
All you're doing in The Rock is waiting for the bits to Sean Connery. That is it.
Yeah, you
when
are.
Sean Connery gets into that film, it's all about Sean Connery. That is it.
Do you know
No,
why?
it's not shit.
Because he's a fucking good actor.
He's amazing in that film.
Everything else is annoys me as well. All of the American military shit in there. Like
God,
the
here we
guys
go.
like go and like check the bathrooms and like, "Sir, yes sir," and you're like, "Oh fucking die, you absolute dicks!" Fuck off.
Oh, Maguire's took one to the eyebrow there.
Oh, has he?
Yeah.
Someone said stop waffling like there's any good football to talk about. Jesus Christ.
Sorry.
Peter North, that's a good actor.
Who?
Who's he?
Google it.
Oh, right, yeah. Sorry, penny dropped.
He's a bloody spunk merchant, isn't he? Awful. Whoever said that, ban him.
Peter North?
Ban him.
He's in those mucky vids.
Someone's put, Jesus, what did Nick Cage do to me? He
Is
did
he a
nothing to
porn
me.
star?
He's just a fucking horrific actor. Watch him in anything. Watch him in National Treasure and tell me you don't want to brick his face, right? He's fucking awful.
Steve isn't drunk, Jake.
National Treasure.
Someone's just put 10p in him.
Is a joke. By the way.
Check and see, I think if Maguire's
Name me a Nick Cage film. I'll tell you how bad he is in it. I
Best
told you
Defenders
National
warming
Treasure.
up.
Horrendous. It was fucking specky wearing knob. Fucking National Treasure.
Language.
Give me another one.
Leaving Las Vegas.
Leaving Las Vegas.
Won an
All
Oscar
right,
for that.
Will
that's
Smith
his
probably deserves
only
a
good
shout.
film.
Right. I'm gonna leave it at that.
Yeah, let's call it a day.
Yeah,
there.
I'm going out on
Because
a.
anyone who's watched Stephen's videos over the last couple of months will have heard this conversation about half a dozen times.
Yeah, but I was drunk, and that don't count.
I like what he's just said in the blue.
Yeah, I like that super chat.
These see you next Tuesdays are kicking.
Connery's decent. It's not decent because of Nicolas Cage, though.
All right, let's stop this Nick Cage
Is it John Malkovich?
agenda.
Yeah.
Right, that's who's good in that.
Let's stop this Nick Cage agenda.
No, fuck you. Don't fucking
Agenda.
You can fuck off and all with that.
Scored the other day, didn't he, against Atlanta or whoever it was. Torino, sorry.
You seen how good
Torino.
Alexis is these days?
Yeah, mate, turning it up.
He has been actually good, hasn't he? Like,
Is Maguire having to go off? He's taking his armband off.
No.
He's adjusting it.
He's been.
I used to love that when I used to wear my armband. You'd always pull it up just to feel good.
You were the captain.
The Rock when Nick
You,
Cage
the
is
most
great.
gobby person to a referee
I
I've
was
ever
a good
seen in my
captain.
life.
Lead by example.
Did you? Oh my God, what example was that? Everyone can argue with the
Smash
ref
into everything.
all game.
What?
Him arguing with
I've
refs is a
captained
nightmare.
you, legend from my heart. I'll tell you that now.
There's no way he's playing with me.
Just get your.
I'll have a direct
money
debit
out
with the
ready.
Manchester FA.
Yeah.
Yeah, just set it up now for fucking $5
You
a
cannot
month.
walk away from the ref.
I registered 2 names as well.
I bet you fucking did.
So when one gets suspended, I haven't done that for him, by the way. Before anyone starts complaining.
He's not getting registered for me.
But in the back in the days,
Bill Murray. Yes, now we're talking.
Bill
I
Murray's a
love
great
Bill Murray.
actor.
Phil Collins.
Bill Murray in any of the films he was in the 80s, like look at Groundhog Day. Oh, what a film!
He's
What
great
a
in that.
fucking
He's great
film!
in Lost in Translation. Right, give it out wide.
There we go. That's the ball. Can we pull it back in though?
This
Pointed
goal's going
ahead.
to get disallowed for that foul by Maguire, by the way.
nah, he won't come back that far for a foul.
Oh, go on, Pogba! Oh,
Penalty!
That's a penalty!
Son of a bitch!
What?
This ref and Nick Cage. Can
How
fuck
is that
off.
not a penalty?
It's a free kick, so it has to be a pen. Kick it out, let them look, bruv.
It looked like it, didn't it?
It did.
Fuck
Oh,
off.
fucking hell, United!
Do you know what?
Good aggression and energy
Yes,
there.
Maguire.
Well run back.
Oh, that's a fucking stupid challenge.
Quiet.
Oi, check this pen, bruv. Who's this ref? Nah, you can't just let people carry on. What's going on?
Like, surely they're not checking the penalty if there's been a free kick since that.
Look at the comments.
They're having too much of the ball, aren't they?
We're playing poor today.
Yeah, we
Again,
are.
it's like Joe said before, started slowly in every game for the last like 3 or 4 games. It's just
That's a
Play
good
me.
pass, though.
gambling, man.
Play Bruno.
Oh, what a ball that would have been.
Unlucky.
The football was that?
Palace look alright, didn't they?
Once
Dan
they
Ulrich
concede,
says
they
National
crumble,
Treasure
but-
might be the best doc ever. Well played. Only as good as
Well, keep
Rocky.
the ball, keep the
The
ball.
Rocky
Good pass.
documentaries were
Go
good.
on, lad.
Here we go.
Go on. Skin him.
That's what? That was
Martial carried on his run. though,
no
he would have had
kind
a
of
poke
pass
into
at
the
all,
goal.
that was it? Fucking hell, he booted that.
Adam Sandler was amazing 20 years ago. Apart from, what was that? Uncut Diamonds? Uncut Gems.
Gems.
Yeah.
That was amazing.
Yeah.
And
Big
really
Daddy.
unexpected. That was really
Big
good.
Daddy is
But Uncle James
Billy-
was last
not-
year and was great.
Happy
But
Gilmore
everything
was
from
piss funny.
but everything from like Happy Gilmore and Big Daddy to Uncut Gems is awful.
Eddie
See,
Murphy's another
Grown Ups
shout.
is one of the worst films I've ever seen.
Yeah, but Grown Ups 2 saves
And
it.
Click.
Oscar winning.
Someone else said Alan Rickman.
Alan Rickman's quality. Love Alan Rickman.
I've never seen Die Hard. You know?
You've not seen Die Hard?
No.
Go home now
Mate.
and watch it.
Yeah.
Who we saying?
In fact,
for
can we get it on the
for
screen?
Best British.
Alan Rickman's in with a shout for the best British actor.
Yeah, Gary Oldman.
Very good shout, yeah.
He's a United fan, isn't it?
Is it?
I don't know, actually. I think he might
I'm
be.
almost certain he
Go
is.
on, Aaron.
I'm almost certain every time United go on tour, they wheel him out for something.
What?
Oh, for fuck's sake. Yeah, voice is gone, lads.
How is this?
Right, you got the ball there, so there's
That's our
nothing
ball,
there.
That's United ball.
He anticipated the contact. That's a fucking
No, he
dive.
did hit him, but it's a corner.
No, he stamps on his foot after he kicks the ball off him. It would hurt if you McCarthy.
Paul Madison says, "What's the best and worst military movie, Steve?"
Oh,
I watched Kajaki recently, which you had suggested to me, and that was good.
Kajaki?
If not, it made my bumhole go like that though.
I can smell it.
Because anxiety overload.
Yeah, I worked Kajaki. I would say go and watch Kajaki. It's on Netflix. Kajaki. I was working that day. If you want to go and fucking know what Afghanistan was all about. That was a tough day at work. It's good, but it's not perfect. It's good, but it ain't
But I
perfect.
guess if you were there, it's never going to be perfect, is it? You're not going to go, that's just how it was.
No, but there's a couple of moments where the lads went and did some exercise, like physical fitness outside the camp, and they just went for like a run, and you're like, no, that didn't happen. And there's a couple of times where the kit's not quite perfect, but it's very good.
Right.
Like the lads are chilling wearing like running shorts inside the camp and things like that, which is very normal. And there's a couple, like they're wearing regimental t-shirts rather than the issued bullshit. Like there's a couple of things which are bang on. The way the lads talk to each other, bang on. The way orders are delivered, bang on.
That's what matters, isn't it?
Yeah,
Dialogue and
the equipment doesn't look like it got dragged out of a fucking of a wardrobe that morning, because after a day in the fucking desert and sweating your spuds off, stuff gets grubby pretty quickly, and the kit was grubby. So I appreciate that, because Ian Brown's Illegal Attacks music video is based on the same shit, but the kit is bright and shiny and brand, and it annoyed me. Yeah, because it's just not right.
That's the same in a lot of films, isn't it? Do you know, like, all the films that have got like old like 1930s cars and stuff? The only 1930 cars that still exist now are ones that have been kept in incredible condition.
Yeah.
But at the time, most of them would have been rusty and shit.
Yeah.
But they just don't exist anymore. So a lot of times, you're just getting props, aren't you, rather than proper used stuff. That's great.
That's
a ball,
that Bruno Fernandes is good at that football, isn't he? Can we
He
go
is.
back post as Marcus there? No.
Come on, will these fucking get at these?
I don't like this game, you know.
I mean, Jarred's got its moments.
Tight.
I guess I don't obviously know what it's like being a US Marine. But I thought it was a grittiness to that. Even though it was weird and the missions were weird, it really captures the hurry up and wait bullshit that you have to do.
As a layman, I didn't like the Hurt Locker.
Oh, that's a lot of bollocks.
Oh!
Do you know what the Hurt Locker? The Hurt Locker captures the
Maguire,
grubbiness.
Right.
And it also captures the fucking boredom, and you just fight each other just out of boredom. But like,
He doesn't do much wrong.
He's not very good in the air, man. I'm sorry.
Harry
but
Maguire?
He's not very good in the air.
He is.
His goal scoring record actually isn't great.
He's not. He's awful. He
It's
gets
like
so
1
many
in 40
chances
or
and
something.
not
That's
one
not
of
an easy
those
chance.
oh,
that.
We Were
That's
Soldiers is one of my
easy, bro.
favourites. There's a very good film. And what was the other one? Black
No
Hawk
one else
Down.
has even
Enjoyable,
won
but I
a
don't know how
free
realistic
header
that
every
was.
time.
I love Black
Do you
Hawk
think-
Down.
but
I watched it
every
at cinema.
but
I
do you
watched it at
think
cinema
also-
and I had
Yeah,
to go watch
do
it.
you think it's a coincidence that he's winning every set piece?
So why aren't the
Oh, he's
goals
good
like,
defensively.
not one of
Because it's
them?
not
He's
easy.
got
In
about
there-
2
in the
goals
air,
this
he's good.
season.
Well, no centre
Every
back score
set piece
15
goes on
headers
his
a
head.
season, though, do they?
But not every centre back gets every set piece flung on their head.
TV show Brandon Brothers, best thing I've ever seen.
Brilliant.
I've never
Fucking
seen
brilliant.
it.
Oh, it's
Oh,
mint,
it's
mate.
amazing.
Yeah.
Is it on anything? Is it on?
No, it's on version, but you have to pay for it.
Because I'm not spent. Because sometimes it's like 17 quid.
We have
series.
settled a little bit
Fucking
better
bollocks,
into
mate.
the
I
game.
refuse to buy
Yeah,
pay.
but holding the ball better.
1917. I watched that last week.
That's good.
Yeah, that's
It's- Oh no, sorry, I haven't seen that. I meant Dunkirk. I watched. That's
All right,
good.
no.
I enjoyed
97.
Dunkirk.
Yeah.
Do you know
Obviously, I
what?
don't know if it's real.
I'm not saying unpopular opinion because everyone disagrees with me. I didn't like Dunkirk.
Did you
Did
not?
you?
No, I didn't really.
I like Dunkirk.
And I
thought
thought
it
there was a lot of
interesting.
holes in it in terms of like historical accuracy.
Bullet holes.
I mean,
Yeah.
you're that old.
I remember it. I remember I was.
You were on the boat.
I was too old to serve
He was the
in
kid that fell
Dunkirk.
over on the boat.
Yeah. So I just went and watched.
You were like, come on, we're going
Come on, son. Let's go and help him.
Timbo looks like he hasn't played. For
Yeah, he does.
Zero Dark 30 I really enjoyed.
See, again, though, I have a problem with
Which
that.
one's Zero Dark 30?
It's mostly
historically
intelligence-based.
Oh yeah, with,
flawed, isn't it?
what's her name? She's really good at it.
Yeah, she is. Yeah.
Oh, what's her name?
I should be able to think of her name.
Can't remember her
Fucking
name.
hell.
She's very good though.
Yeah,
What's her name?
Jessica
That's
Chastain. She's
Jessica
very good.
Chastain.
Yes.
Jessica Chester Draws. Fuck off.
Oh, good save.
That was too easy by Lindelof there.
Again, we've just not really got going. I know we've had a couple of chances, but come on.
Lone Survivor I like.
I like that.
Arvid says super chat about Band of Brothers. We
Good
just
touch.
spoke
Go
about.
on, Mason.
Band of Brothers
Brilliant.
is
Right, come on.
I fucking love it. I wish I was in World War II.
Great pass. Go on,
What
go
a
on,
ball. Go on. Marcus, give it back. Mason. No, too long now. Fuck it. Too long.
What are you doing?
What are you lot doing?
Oh my god, that was ridiculous.
Took too long there, didn't they?
The ref fucking getting in the way as well.
Michael Haywood says, do they even talk about the game? It's not guaranteed.
We talk about it.
Was that the other day? Someone goes, "Can we get an hour of uncensored?" Yeah, if you don't want us to talk about football at all. Oh, of course he shoots.
American Sniper.
Well, I found out that
You ate it?
it was just a fucking straight
I feel
wire.
like they just,
So
you see, they try and make you
Chris-
sympathise with people that are just blown up.
Do you know what the funny, not the
Kyle.
funny, but
Fucking
the
hate
interesting film, the thing about that film is that guy, how many kills did he have?
well, he might have lied.
107.
And he's like a bit of him.
But you know
I've
what-
seen the trailer. And
But
he's like sitting there, like thinking about whether to shoot a kid or not, and it's like, fuck off with your problem.
But he got shot, didn't he, in like
By a
America,
veteran in America.
when he had a gun on him. Like the American Sniper had a gun and he still got shot. So it sort of undermines the argument of if you've got a gun, you're not going to get killed when you've got the most prolific marksman in history got shot whilst
He was
carrying
a
a gun.
sniper. He was literally a guy sat next to him.
That's what I mean. It's like it's a load of
The
bollocks.
old good guy
He
with
got
the gun.
sued.
Yeah, it's
Jesse
just nonsense.
Ventura
So
sued
teachers are going to be alright if you give them guns.
Shaving Ryan's privates.
Love that. Peter North in that, innit?
Good lead.
Beverly Hills Cock.
Shooter, obviously, it's not based on anything real. But Shooters are.
It's an action film. It's
Yeah,
enjoyable.
I enjoyed it, yeah. Again,
Yeah.
that's it. Some action films I can enjoy. Like Doom, I can enjoy Doom without thinking that this is meant to be historical or based on anything. It's just carnage, isn't it? Any film with a rock in that you go and watch, you shouldn't think it's going to be historically accurate or real. All right, lads. So, what have I missed?
Peter Kay fucking.
We talked about it already.
What are the ones out there?
Oh, I can't remember.
Nah.
What did I think of 1917?
Yeah.
I don't know, it just didn't...
What are the Peter Kay films, if anyone can tell us? We've got two of them.
Films?
You know when he says like Beverly Hills Cock and Shaving Ryan's Privates? What is it? Shaving Ryan's Privates?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The two
Beverly
from Max
Hills-
and Paddy that he reads out?
No, it's that Peter Kay thing, I think. Because the ice cream man, he sells pornos as well, doesn't he? Obviously.
Yeah, 1917, I don't know,
That's
there was
so
something
funny,
about
that
it that I
episode.
can't... put my
I was
finger on.
I was little.
I like the uniforms because they did have different uniforms for each battalion, which is accurate. But there was, I don't know, just something about either the story
Someone
or...
put in Diana Jones.
Yes! Keep them coming.
Matthew Jones' comment, I'm not reading it.
Fuck off!
That's a good one.
Great
Tackle. Don't even bother. Yeah.
Fuck off!
Not even remotely a penalty, Zaha. Fuck off.
If VAR gives this, we're going to score, then VAR gives him a penalty.
Oh, what is that? What are you doing?
Well, we're not going to score when you
That
can't
is a
pass
terrible
fucking
ball.
wind.
Seriously.
John says, my last tour was Optelic 3. I would come back off detail and watch the match. Much love to the channel. Cheers, homie.
fair play
I was
to
on Telic 9 or 10, I think I was on. I think 11 was the last one.
Oh, God.
I was on the last few.
What?
Oh, these are just trying to knock it round now, waiting for VAR to blow, aren't they? Just go and launch someone and get booked. That needs to be a tactic, actually, doesn't
And
it?
then
When there's a VAR check, just go and punch someone.
Yeah.
And make them, like, forget about that and deal with this. That's a tactic.
Or you just get sent off and a penalty.
So hold on. If let's say someone two-footed someone now,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but they went back to that penalty to give that penalty,
He's still
does
sent
he
off.
still get sent
Yes.
off? But why?
Yeah, because that didn't
That
happen.
the game shouldn't have happened.
No, but yeah, but
But you're going
That's-
back to the
that's-
decision.
yeah, I didn't set the rules up. I'm just telling you.
What did you say? Just shoot everyone.
Don't let the ball go out of play till
Still-
half time. That's what we got to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, can they do that?
Yeah.
Can they bring it back from half time for a penalty?
Doubt it.
It's
Well,
like
the
you know
buzzer
on
went
FIFA
off
when-
at half-time the
That's
other day,
interesting.
didn't
You
it?
know on FIFA when you know the ref's going to book you when the ball goes out of play, you try and get to half time.
Yeah, I wonder if it does go to half time. If he blows for half time now, the ball don't go out for the next 2 minutes, and he blows half time.
I reckon if the geezer said in his ear it's a penny, stops the game.
Do you think?
Yeah, I think.
Give it Pogba. Fucking get out of the way, Raf.
Good cross. Oh, that's a dangerous fucking cross. That.
That's the sort
No
of
one
cross
in
we
at the
should
back
be doing.
post. Mason's not
How
had a
the
great
fuck
game,
have
has
we
he? He's
not got
giving the
anyone
ball
in
away a
there?
bit.
You
We've
and
got about
Super Chat
5
proper
attackers.
threw me then. He said can.
Do you know what? If I see the back of that Arctic Monkey suit,
He said, "Can McTominay make the England squad?"
Yeah, I just don't think he's had a good game. Separate.
Apart from being Scottish, I imagine. Probably
He did mention that, but it proper through my head.
There you go.
Go on.
Go on, Marcus. Go on, Marcus.
Yes! Get it!
That's it.
Yes!
That's it.
Yes!
Fucking brilliant.
Go back to the last goal.
What? What?
They're gonna do what
If
I
that
said.
happens, I'm going to hit back camera back.
Remember what I said? We're going to score, then they're going to pull it back. Don't pull it back.
I think they said the VAR check was complete.
Said the man to his foreskin.
Wait, the foreskin to the man.
Well onside. Well onside, you fucking...
Yeah, I know, but... Oh, look at
Mate,
that.
that is class.
That was mint.
That reminds
class.
me a little bit of Martial Southampton. Do you know where he did Van Dijk? Where he just fucking put everyone on their arse.
Who got put on the floor? Van Arnold.
Van Arnold, I think, yeah. Swedish
geezer. Rub salt into the
He's
wound.
going to be there at
Ah, you
half-time,
dickhead.
Oh, fucking hell.
Get
My
back
soul
to
has
the
tweeted me as well.
Blue tick.
Never
No,
a pen,
got the ball.
never
Got
a
the
pen.
ball.
Fuck off.
Got the ball.
Never a pen.
Not clear and obvious.
a foul,
Not clear and obvious.
Dr. Marcus Rashford, 1-0 to the Reds.
That's clearly a foul.
What?
Look,
What's
he
it for?
fucking boots him over.
Ball, you
Fuck off.
fucking donut.
That is not a foul, mate. He
That's
got the
clearly
ball.
a foul.
He got the ball. In
Mate,
front
I'm
of the ref.
obvious not. Are you joking? He just booted the outside of his ankle.
Oh my
Come
God.
on.
Ball. He took the ball.
You can't do both.
Dr.
You have to pick one.
Rashford scores again.
Yeah. He kicks the outside of his ankle with his left foot.
Nah, honestly,
clear him out.
I don't think
That
that was a
wasn't a
foul.
penalty.
I thought he took the ball.
Oh.
Fuck me, Maguire's getting absolute pasted.
What happened
Penalty.
there?
He's given a penalty.
What a go on in. What's going on here? Oh, fuck off!
Zaha.
Fuck you, Zaha.
Fuck. No.
But it wasn't in the box. Wasn't a fucking foul either.
Have you got no fucking...
The
Have you got
ref feels that energy that he
Yeah,
should
he's
have
got to
given
give
the season, even though
something.
it's wrong.
Yeah, I mean...
The home team. If the fans were there, he would have gave that.
Making up for it. Making up for lost
There's a
time.
few people that agree with you. Jimmy Jones says 100% was a foul. Aditya says not a foul.
Tom
though.
Gray says, figuratively sit yourself down, Joe. I will do, thank you. Figuratively, I'm stood up, but I will figuratively sit myself down.
Figuratively.
Oh, he's minted, isn't he?
Fuck off, Joe.
Whatever his name is.
Oh, I remember, what's his name?
How do you say it? Milivojevic.
Not a fucking clue. Not even trying it.
Milivojevic.
Is he Australian or
He's Welsh, I think.
Serbian?
Serbian.
He looks Australian, doesn't he?
He does, doesn't he?
Looks a little bit Australian.
Like Tim Cahill.
He looks like
Crawler.
Anthony Crawler.
Yeah, I'll crawl.
Oh, fucking...
All day long. He's always going to say
That was fucking Mata
What a
versus
beautiful
Chelsea, that.
Get me them
Spanish
fucking pizzas,
man.
lads.
What's
We're having a
his name?
fucking pizza party.
David De Gea.
9 o'clock at night.
And I say, hey.
Oh, what a
That's a
save,
very good
David.
save. I didn't realise
What a
how good
save,
that was.
David.
That was ridiculous.
Right on the fucking heel
Hey,
of the
I
hand.
thought it was like pretty run of the mill for him.
The heel of the hand.
Does Dean Henderson make that
I
save?
don't like. We're gonna play like this for the
I'm
rest
all-
of the game, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, sit back.
Yeah.
Sit
We're
back.
gonna end 1-1.
Yeah.
1-1.
Come on, boys.
Don't say that.
Come on,
man.
boys.
Go on, boys.
Come on, boys.
Up the boys.
Come on,
Cross
boys.
it, you cunt.
What the fridge is that?
I'll get it.
Dr. Marcus.
Dr. Marcus.
He needs to spend less time in his GP,
Yeah.
more time at Carrington, I think.
Yeah, he opens his...
Can't juggle these two jobs. What's he doing?
Unbelievable, isn't it? GP's wage as well.
Palace fans. One of them sitting in the dark. One of them's on a toilet.
Right, let's move on. I don't know, but when he says, I'm not going to say it.
Whatever it was,
The best thing to
don't
do
say it.
is not let him say it. Because-
Maybe not ask me.
yeah,
Maybe wait till Alex
so
is
that's
live.
why I'm like, let's just
Maybe
move
wait till
on.
Alex is live.
Yeah.
Even then, don't say it.
Marcus Rashford, son. Hey.
Half time.
Boy.
1-0 Marcus Rashford. Lovely fight.
Get
Lovely
rid of him in
finish.
the comments.
Struggled.
No man, just get rid of him.
Get rid of him.
Get rid of him. Get rid of him. After a tricky and tetchy little start from United.
1-0, Joe, that's all that counts.
That is all that counts.
That is all that counts.
Especially after the last...
I like that one.
2 of the last 3
Admin
games.
says Van Arnold got the treatment from the doctor.
Oh!
Nice.
Right, Manchester United going to the break.
What about this one? It got real sticky for PVA.
Right, I'm just going to move on from that.
Adam.
Robbie
No, Adam,
was
Adam,
racist
come
on the
back.
stream,
Adam,
to be
Adam,
honest.
Adam, come back.
No, don't. Let's carry on with this. So, Manchester United go into the break 1-0 thanks to Dr. Marcus Rashford, who delivered just what the doctor ordered.
Said doctor twice, but
All right, well, what else do you want me to address him as? Marcus Rashford.
Marcus Rashford with surgical precision to put Manchester United 1-0 up.
Just what the doctor ordered from Marcus Rashford,
Yeah.
PhD. Right, here's Alex with the half-time show. Make sure you've been sending your stuff all the way through the second half. Check it away.
Am I on? All right. How are we doing? How are we doing? Welcome to the half-time show. My phone is off. We're trying something new. How's that, Cameron? Is that all working? Welcome, everyone. That was a bit edgy, that, wasn't it? It wasn't great, but I was preparing for it to be going in at 0-0, and to be honest, it could have been 1-0 to them. They could have been given a penalty. I don't think anyone would have argued if they'd been given a penalty. Get in the comments, let us know, was it a penalty? Was it not? Head over to #Paddock Matchday and let us know whether it was a penalty or not. I'll be checking them out all the way through the second half. Let me pull up a few of what you've been saying in this first half. Cameron, do we have the screen? Yeah, it's already on. Fantastic. So let's have a scroll down. Let's start again from where we are. Let's have a look. We've got dual screens here from all the way through. So Charlie Pennell's got the pizza just like we do. Now, I asked you to let us know who your favourite presenter was. Notch said, cheers Adam. Notch says, my favourite presenter is a tie between Joe Smith and Mr. Stephen Howson, as I cannot decide who tries to pose the most. So let us know, is it Joe or is it Steve? Joe or Steve? Stone. Moving on, we've got a few more split screens here. We've got Josh Watkin on the multi-screen with, you've not said what you're drinking there, don't know what you're on there, but another multi-screen. This is my first watch along with these lads. I'm sweating bullets in Stockholm. Is it warm in Stockholm? Anyway, thanks for sending that in. Josh isn't watching the game, but he's watching us instead. Fantastic shout. He's got an English essay to do. Top man. Notorious United 8. The best presenter has to be Joe because he's a fucking lunatic. I tend to agree. More split screens. We've got Pushkar with that. Ellie, Mr. Stephen Howson is the best because there is nothing like watching United with someone that might kick coleslaw in any second. I agree with you there. All you guys are great. Thanks for always cheering me up. Cheers for that. 108. Another split screen from Ben there. Jay saying, Joe Smith is the best presenter for the most carnage. I think Joe's definitely winning this halftime poll by a country mile at this moment in time. Joshua Bruce, we will have to win this by hook or by crook. Looking forward to seeing Timbo at left back. What have you thought about Timbo at left back? Obviously not got that forward too much. Do you think he should keep playing? Do you think Delos should come on? Let's have a look at this. Sam Potter, awaiting my COVID results in the right way. Watching us. Great way of awaiting your COVID results. More people on the pizza. Let's have a quick look. More. Shows what Ollie thinks of Delos, so more people commenting on Delos missing out over Fosu Mensah. And then, of course, we've got another multi-screen here. Marcus Rashford getting the goal to get us in at half-time. People saying that was ugly. I agree. It wasn't the best half of football. Shooty saying Fosu Mensah needs the hook and put Delos on, create more space down that left. Never mind, more speed and sharpness. So, few mixed reports over Timothy Fosu Mensah, over whether Delos should be starting ahead of him. Do you think maybe it should have been someone else? Do you think maybe Wan-Bissaka comes to the left? Should we have gone 3 at the back to try and fit everyone in? Get over to #PaddockMatchday on Twitter. Let us know. Keep jumping in the comments and letting us know more. Make sure you do this every single game. For next week, though, for the next game, so Sunday against Chelsea, I want more predictions. So please send in to paddockmatchday@gmail.com your predictions. Give us about 30 seconds worth of prediction. Do it on your phone, send it in to us, and we will get them played, as you saw at the start of the show. Right, that is enough from me. I'm going to pass it over, if there's anyone left, to over there. See you later.
What? All right. So Alex has got his notifications turned off.
So you won't. I think it should be us that don't want to touch him, but he doesn't want to touch us.
Yeah, don't worry about it. He's a strange cat. Do we have stats, Cameron? Do we have the stats? Oh, there's one stat.
No! Take it off! You fucking done this last time, you knob.
Yeah, but this one shows us in 5th.
Yeah, but...
What?
It shows us won the game.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does. We got 3 points. It
does.
Okay, anyway. Okay, so Crystal Palace had 5 on target. We've only had 5 on goal and 2 on target. We've only had the 1 on target. Again, pass accuracy is pretty good from United. Good possession. Not enough territory though, and I don't think we've created anywhere near enough chances. Look at.
Someone said bend over for Dr. Rashford.
That's good. That's very good. Hey, I like that.
In the comments, it was Inner Soul Music, who's also subscribed to Adam McCullough TV. What a guy. One of the 76,000 that have subscribed.
Wow. It's truly kicking off.
I could just fill out Old Trafford.
That's lovely, isn't it?
It's good, isn't it?
That's decent, that.
If every single one of you...
Still not good enough. We got 20 euros from Colin Super Chat, so I suppose we have to read this out. It says, lads, have a round on me. Get Steve even more steaming than he already is. Hashtag Steaminghausen. I like that.
Steaminghausen's good.
And welcome to the first team, David Lindblom.
Well played, Adam.
What have I done?
Not you. Patterson.
I'm pretty sure he fouls him there, doesn't he?
It wasn't a foul. He won the ball.
Hashtag love Paddock.
Took the ball there. Took the
Did you
ball.
see it?
You're joking, aren't you?
No, he took the ball.
Look
won the
again.
ball. Look.
He won the
Watch
ball.
the ball.
Look again.
Where? With his
Watch
right
the
foot?
ball.
Left
Look at
foot?
the Watch the ball.
Here we go.
There. The ball moves.
Fuck off!
You fuck off!
You're laughing.
That
You are.
was a world-class challenge from a world-class.
It looks like he's
Here's one that will annoy you. If he never won the ball, why wasn't it a penalty?
Great question.
Ronaldo got amputated tonight.
Fucking hell.
I know. I've seen it.
Yellow cards, 1-0
I don't want to
United.
say what I said.
And that's all that matters.
I'm going to go for a piss. I don't want one.
No.
Jay says Joe's anti-United. Did it feel like that?
Yeah, man, he is. And that was a fake laugh as well, John.
He's pro VAR.
It was the laugh of mockery.
Hey.
And you deserved it.
Hey, come on. You're better than that.
Mockery. Colin
Like,
Mockery.
VAR, the referee, all decided it wasn't a foul. That's good enough for me.
Yeah.
This is very
It's-
good
that's-
by Marcus
It's
Rashford.
good enough for me.
It's
I'm
very good by
very
Marcus
happy.
Rashford. A player with no confidence or no ability shoots on his his left foot.
Yeah.
Turns it in, puts PVA in a sticky situation.
Great one.
And
PVA
then-
in a sticky situation.
Because it's glue. It's like a glue. It's a wood glue.
How do you think it is?
You like that at the back?
It's a wood glue.
Yeah, it's glue and it's
He loves
sticky.
it.
Oh
He
my
loves it.
god.
He loves it.
You absolute legend.
And similar to
Jay's my number one fan.
similar to PVA, he's left
Don't
a
fuck up my
sticky-
joke.
No, what he's done is there.
He has to
'cause
peel him off.
It's like he's left a sticky white substance all over his fingers, hasn't he? Like when you get PVA glue at school.
Let that settle. Let that settle. Let that settle.
I'm going home.
Let that settle.
I'm gonna go home then.
Don't forget, this underscore Man
Fuck
United.
this, I'm going home.
Yeah.
I've already had a message of me because you missed the beginning of this watch along.
You've plugged it a few times.
There you go. Thank you. That's
not
the mother
you.
of my children.
What? You horrible bastard! You horrible bastard!
Whoa!
You horrible
Well out of order,
bastard.
Mr. Smith. You might look like Jesus, but that's filth.
Imagine if I said plugged it. That's the most
I'm
insulting
in so much
thing.
trouble now.
You horrible bastard.
Yeah.
Oh, he's back in the doghouse tonight.
Hey, my phone's vibrating. I know what that is.
He's gonna stick up his arse now. Fuck's sake.
Hey.
Are we expecting second half then? More same?
I'm shitting myself about his second half.
Yeah.
I feel like I did in the last 10 minutes against Southampton. Yeah.
It's not been great, has it, really? Overall, 1-0's obviously better than we have been. Down against Bournemouth, down against Southampton, but at least we're 1-0.
My head's gone with that one. My head has
Plugged
gone.
it a few
You
times.
got a room on your account.
Plugged it a few
Plugged
times.
it.
I was like, whoa.
Fuck off. I was like, whoa.
Couldn't believe what I was hearing.
These lot missed it.
Thank God.
Missed the
Let's
best
not-
bit of the show.
Do you know what I am sick of seeing? The fucking Arctic Monkeys.
Oh,
fucking
look at me. I've
tour dates.
seen Arctic
I've
Monkeys.
seen that
all.
about 50 times today.
Ain't I cool?
Do you like Arctic Monkeys?
The first album was alright. I didn't write anything much after that. And I don't like him, Alex Turner. I think
What
he's a
song do
dickhead.
they bring out?
In my opinion.
Are they a bit like Steps?
Yes.
Yeah, thought so. Steps
Yeah.
are good, innit?
Yeah. Arctic Monkeys are shit, but Steps. They're fucking Absolute tragedy that you don't listen to.
Hey. Tell your story. Not about steps. S Club 7.
S
Club 7?
Yes.
Yeah.
Rachel Stevens.
I went on a student night out once.
Because we'll lose all of our copyright.
I went on our student nights out once.
Yeah.
And on the night out, I must have been on a mad one. Have I told you this story?
It was Bradley.
So the next day I looked on my phone, bro. There was a picture of me with Bradley from S Club 7, and I was thinking, what the fuck happened yesterday?
What?
Then my mate was like, you seen Bradley in a club and you two ended up chilling together. And then I kept asking him for Rachel Stevens' number.
Awful. You should have gone for Joe. I like Joe. She was
the
my
blonde
favourite.
one?
Yeah, she was my favourite.
Who was the other one? Tina.
What? Tina, Paul, Bradley, Rachel. Who's the other one? Blonde hair. Who's the guy with the blonde hair?
Joey.
Is it?
Is that
fucking
Friends?
Oh, shit. Yeah, Joey from Friends. Yeah. Bradley, Tina, Chandler, Monica, Hannah, Joey, and then who's number 7? Gunther. That was it. He had the voice of an angel, that poor Gunther had. I love Gunther. Do you prefer Gunther or Chris Gunther?
H from Steps. What a legend.
We need a Garlo in the second half. We're thinking Marshall not cutting it. Mason's not been quite on it today, has he?
Yeah.
Someone said Rach is their sister-in-law.
Rachel Stevens.
Amazing. Sister-in-law, that means married. So.
Well, I don't know.
No, might be the other way around.
You can be not married and have a sister-in-law.
Also, aren't all three of you married?
No.
Not yet. I am.
Not yet.
What's that got to do with anything?
Yeah.
What's
that got to do with anything?
You suggesting
We're not
that
doing
we're
anything.
fucking cheating on missus for Rachel
What's
Stevens?
wrong with that?
It's one of our subscribers' in-laws. Why would we do such a thing?
He seemed upset that she was an in-law. I wonder why that would be.
They know her and we don't.
Right.
What are you two fucking wetting your pants over about in the
Giggling
corner?
over there.
Giggling at silly videos. Someone said does Steve like Red Bulls? He does, but he's not drinking them anymore.
They fizz it.
NKB says Howson's his favourite member of S Club.
Yeah,
Agree.
he was good.
Remember the S Club Juniors?
Yeah.
And do you know, half of them went into the Saturdays.
Yeah.
Really?
Frankie and
World class.
couple.
Saturdays was well fit. Saturdays
One
was
of
fit.
them
I don't know.
Wayne-
Can
Wayne
you say
Bridge.
that?
Yeah, just did with my face.
Were they?
What?
Were they all adults?
Yeah,
day-
they're easily like.
S Club Juniors like in another 5 years.
I reckon the
These
Saturdays
will
are
be ready.
easily like the same age as me.
Can't wait till that Frankie gets old
Made
enough.
him doubt himself though. Sweating for a
Googling
second.
now.
Shit.
Old.
Who's your favourite band named after a day of the week?
Mate, he came out in 2007. They're definitely.
Happy Mondays.
Yeah, it's
Saturdays.
What?
Who's your favourite band named after a day of the week?
I've already said
It's
that.
got to be the Mondays.
Happy Mondays.
What's the other ones? 5.
What day is it? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 5 day, Saturday, Sunday. 5?
5.
Right, all of the Saturdays. Listen, all of the Saturdays were born in the 80s, and one of them
Like me.
is nearly as old as Jay.
No.
81. Uno.
Listen, hang on. We
Shoulder
need to
than me.
settle something here. We need to settle something here.
What?
Jay
One of
was
the
born.
Saturdays is
Wait,
40.
Jay was born in 1980, yeah. But he
January
was
the 1st.
conceived in 1979. Yeah. So he left his dad's nutsack 79.
Yeah, we get
Left-
what
Only
conceiving
half of him
means.
left
his
dad's
mum
nutsack in 79.
80. Is he an 80s baby?
81.
Yeah, he's an 80s baby. Technically.
Fuck off. He's not an 80s baby. That's like I'm born in 1989. I'm just gonna say I'm a 90s baby.
No, that's you.
No, that
proving-
doesn't make
that's
any
you
sense.
breaking
'cause
your
you're
own
conceived
rule.
in-
Same
Yeah.
thing.
It's the,
He's
it's
not an 80s baby. Bro.
Yes, I am.
You weren't.
When I was a baby in the 80s, that's the point. Not
Nah,
sperm. I don't
bro.
go on an 80s sperm.
Harris has said, I bet you £5 Adam knocks his coke over. Yeah, I'm not taking that bet.
I don't
No, I
take
wouldn't
it.
say that bet up anymore. Right, yeah, have we got any Pepsi, man?
Did I buy it?
Hold on.
I'm not gonna complain over.
So we've
something
got like
that's free.
beers everywhere. Hey.
And also, I don't
We've
drink
got no
Pepsi.
soft drinks.
Don't you know I'm one of the faces of Coca-Cola?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Me and Jesse
the
Lingard,
real
who can't even
thing.
get out of the picture anymore.
Yeah.
Find one. Which one?
Adam.
Can we get that on screen, please?
Yeah, just send it over here.
Horizon wants Joe. Would you go to Horizon's wedding, please?
Where is it? Tell me where it is and what the date is, and I'll let you
No,
know.
just
that I'm
fucking
busy.
say yes and we'll go.
What's that? Jay used to say he was mid-30s when 37, 30. Oh, well.
Yeah, that's true.
That's me.
When Jay was 39, he used to say he was in his
that, Miss Man
mid-30s.
United.
Okay, the second half has begun. Make sure to subscribe if you're new around here. And if you're thinking, Jesus Christ,
fucking time
these
again.
lot set.
Is anyone
chat
going
a
for Pepsi
load
Maxes?
of
Jeez,
bollocks.
wept. Hey.
Should we all just talk at the same time?
Yeah.
Someone just start the fucking
We've
timer.
not got any Pepsi Max choice.
Obscene.
Obscene.
Take turns talking, lads.
It's better that way,
Rich.
isn't
It is rich, isn't it? Bit rich, me.
All Saints were winner.
Yeah, all Saints were
Never, ever,
Who was the talented one?
Name
like
3
that?
other songs.
I can't remember any of them
Shaznay.
individually.
Shaznay wrote all the songs.
Did you?
Yeah,
She was good.
She's
Which
the
one
rich
was she?
The black girl.
Was she?
Yeah, man. She got all the royalties.
Fair play to her.
Writers' royalties.
Keep on moving.
One of our friends of the show and subscribers, Dave, his daughter is Natalie from the All Saints.
Well, there's 2 of them then, isn't it? Natalie and Nicole.
Are they both sisters?
Yeah, Appleton's Melanie Black,
No.
Shaznay
Melanie
Lewis.
Black.
Oh, Melanie, right, Melanie Black, yeah. I was about to say.
Yeah.
Who's that?
one of our subscribers and friends of the show, Dave.
I'm scared.
Cam with the bars.
His
Stared at me and then went, who's that?
his daughter.
Yeah.
Cam, get on the comments.
What was this song?
Shut up and just do your job.
It's called.
I'm nervous.
Yeah,
about
it was
this game.
Melanie
And I got
Black,
Win.
daughter, Joe.
Yes.
Of one of our subscribers.
She was the main singer, Melanie.
In what?
In All Saints.
Really?
Yeah, it was. Shaznay wrote the songs. Melanie, no, his mate is her dad.
Oh, that's cool.
That's mint.
Also,
He's wrote some books about.
Shore to Shore? Pure Shore.
Pure Shore. I don't know why I nodded as well. You went Shore to
Close
Shore,
enough,
yeah.
one tap.
Here's a good debate.
Yes.
Best Spice Girl.
What do you mean, singer-wise? As a singer?
As a person.
Well, what? Yeah. Well, yeah.
Full
Career.
package, yeah?
Full package.
Emma.
Now, when we was kids, it
Come
was
on,
Emma.
you gotta be like, you know that Beckham's back here or what?
No.
Do you know
No,
sometimes,
because if
right?
it wasn't for Posh, he would have stayed at United.
mate.
We'll come back to this in a second.
disgust me.
But do you know when we have a go at Cam, right, and we take the piss out of him, we say that he's not great at his job, and that he's whatever. This, in the picture you're about to see, is what he looks like. So for those of you who've never seen Cam before, this sort of elusive off-camera figure, you're about to see what Cam looks like in his native habitat. And you can maybe see why we
Usually
take the
referred
piss out of
to
him
as
so
that
much.
knob behind the camera.
Yeah, so you're about to see him. Just bring that up, please. Just fade that over.
Go on, Tony. Go on, Tony.
Go on, lad.
Making sure it fits.
Kept that in.
There you go. Look, that's what we're working with. That is what we're working
So when
with.
some of you go, don't you shout at your employees a lot? Yeah, I do. Look
Look
at
at that. Tuck that thumb in on that right hand as well into the fist. Tuck that in like that.
An invisible man's giving him
Do you punch like that? With your,
Yeah.
you tuck your
You've got
thing
to,
in?
You've got to, mate. It's more streamlined, isn't it?
You've had a fight
so
since when?
your fist moves even faster. That's
Do you,
why they do it.
do you have broken thumbs a lot?
No, you just get cracked.
You just defend yourself with your face.
Yeah.
Sticks his face in the way.
Gets one arrow.
Corner from. Oh, that's a shit corner. Well, maybe if you fucking look, you'll see them. Right, I'll text you.
Someone goes, take it off, please. I'm getting sick.
That's a
Ooh,
foul.
that's a foul. Well done, Scott McTominay. He's not been bad, McTominay, but
How much
he's
are
not
they willing to
done a
pay?
lot.
Oh, is that McTominay? Scotty too high with a little back flick.
Come on, lads. Maguire with a header. That was allowed, wasn't it? That was crisp.
Chain.
Oh!
Nicholas Chain.
I'm about to say, that's a shit ball, isn't it? Got flicks on.
I like
By
this.
them.
We're talking about things that aren't football, so it's like the football just happening and I'm not involved. So
Pretending
it's
that the
like,
time isn't ticking
it's
away.
time could
You don't
just-
have to be
I tried to
worried.
do this against Southampton knowing they scored in the last minute.
Broken thumbs. Yeah.
So-
Well, to be fair, I broke both my hands and both my thumbs. A lot.
Really?
Is that Neil Fishy in the
broke my
comments?
thumbs in us at school.
Handball. I used to break them at rugby all the time. And then I had to tape up my wrist and thumb, and then that, for some reason, just drew more attention to it. And it just ended up breaking me even more.
Ooh.
I don't know if it's a...
Lads, three of
Fracture,
them.
is that a proper-
Played Pogba. That's not a foul!
Even like we
Look
went
at the strength, bruv!
We went to Monkey
Get
Forest
on the
the other
weight.
day, and Janine took the baby
Tackle.
off me.
Who's that?
And
Bruno.
pushed my-
Bruno! That's
I
a
was
foul,
like-
Scott.
These are soft fouls, these.
Yeah.
Pathetic.
Like, just throwing themselves on the floor and getting a foul.
Do the refs see highlights at half time? Did they see their like foul?
right.
I don't think they do.
They don't.
Because they'll get... Because
that
you know
can
you get that
affect you.
saying, oh, he's evened it out.
Yeah.
He's giving them one, he'll give them one. Yeah, I don't think that happens.
Mike Dean was talking about
Close
that,
him
saying
down.
that sometimes it does happen. Which obviously everyone knows it does, but like...
I
Men,
think
it's another thing, innit?
what happens is... I think a lot of them have prejudgments about players.
Definitely.
He
like
dives,
Fellaini used to get
or-
fouls against him for
Yeah,
fucking
for nothing.
everything, all
Yeah.
the time.
And Peter Crouch.
Yeah.
Like he'd just go up, not foul anyone.
Yeah.
But you'd be like, huh?
All over his
Andy
back.
Carroll's another one.
Yeah, exactly. And certain
Zlatan.
players, like the likes of Mata, Giggs, David Silva, don't get fouls against them.
Yeah.
Like people who you don't think they're gonna.
It was like that one against
Good
Celtic we were
defending,
talking about the
Victor.
other day when Ryan Giggs pulled his hammy
I was at
and
that
got a
game, I
penalty.
think.
And he's like,
Did
because
I-
it was Giggs, like, he's not going to go down there unless it's a foul.
Do you know you said on that about there was a lot of Celtic fans in the United fans? There was a Celtic fan sat straight in front of me and my
Yeah,
dad
there was
when we
one.
were
I
that
remember
game,
one
yeah.
getting punched
Same
up.
thing.
Yeah,
Really?
There's a guy.
There was
There's
alright.
a guy
when we were.
jumped, I reckon, at least 12 rows and just.
Because they went 1-0 up. It weren't like they just scored
I was in when we
a
years
3-1
ago.
or 3-2.
Who did we play in the 90s Celtic testimonial? Was it Mark Hughes' testimonial?
Keno's.
Is it Keno's?
Robbo's.
Was it?
Oh, do you mean in the 80s? Keno's.
94, 95, I think it was.
Keno's
I
was
think
in
that was
2000 and
Robbo's. It makes sense it was Robbo's.
Dion Dublin played. Scored because I was in the Celtic. I ended up in the Celtic hand. I jibbed in.
Go on, Fosu. They know each other, don't they? Fosu, Mensah, and Townsend. Did they play together at Palace?
I don't know.
Remember when
I don't know,
Hodgson
actually,
had
no.
that weird thing with Townsend when he was in England?
Who?
Remember when he said something weird? What did he say in the changing room?
Who? Hodgson?
Townsend again.
To Townsend?
Remember?
Yeah, he said about feeding the monkey.
But he didn't mean it
No,
like that.
Hodgson was saying, like, as an example, because Townsend was on fire, keep giving him the ball, and he said, like, you know, when they sent a monkey into space, what's your job? Just to feed the monkey. And obviously people were saying you can't be saying that. But no one... Someone,
He didn't mean it like that.
No, he didn't mean it like that. It was just like one of those things where you think he just used poor language. He didn't obviously mean it.
He's so not racist.
Yeah.
He didn't say anything wrong.
Yeah,
with saying
exactly.
it.
Well, someone complained, I don't think they knew who it was. Someone said, like...
He
they
leaked
were-
from the
they-
dressing room,
Yeah,
didn't
they
it?
were unhappy with it.
But that's just like a player that's unhappy with starting. Not starting.
Could it maybe be someone
Because
who...
surely anybody, if you're so against racism, you wouldn't pull that out as an issue.
Maybe
because
if
that
English
weakens
isn't
any
your first
other-
language, you might not understand.
For England,
For England dressing room.
Oh, sorry. I thought it was at Palace.
No. When he was,
well, Hodgson's there as well.
No. It was when Townsend had he had about a 5-game spell where he was mint.
Yeah,
There was
yeah.
one game where I think he scored a brace or he scored 1 goal, and at half time, team sort Hodgson was like, did a spaceship analogy. Mate, we need
Spaceship.
another. Yeah, you know, like
Yeah,
when
yeah.
they sent a monkey to space.
You press the
what's-
button and
Yeah, what's your
monkey-
job?
banana.
It's just to feed the monkey.
Press
Right.
the button.
That's because that's new happenings to Roy Hodgson.
Yeah, exactly.
Roy Hodgson's
Well,
died mad.
we've landed on the moon.
Left
What?
button, forward,
Right, listen, you know how old Jay is, and that's old, right? Ronaldo
Ah.
thinks that's 52, but it's not quite.
No.
Now, he is old, though.
Yes.
Well, Roy Hodgson started coaching 3 years before Jay was born.
Do you remember Vietnam?
Vaguely.
Vaguely. There's a war. Jay.
Fuck off, Cam.
Jay's his dad.
Yes, unless your lip, lad.
We're all like 5 years between us,
that's
aren't we?
terrible.
Sort of. What are you? 40? 40?
40.
40, 35,
36.
36, 31, 26.
Oh!
That is shit. Utter shit.
Offside?
Is he offside?
No.
That's so fucking easy.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Same formula as the last goal, wasn't it? The fucking...
That's not offside.
Southampton
He's
goal.
come from deep at the back post.
And look how old he is.
Pathetic.
Like a ball bag with eyes drawn on it. Fuck's sake.
And look how old he is.
Who's with him there? Is it Lindelof who's let him go?
No.
Wait, he's offside? He's offside?
Oh, he is.
No, he's not. Wan-Bissaka's like keeping him on. Fosu
No, come
Mensah's
on,
got to
they
be with him
don't.
there.
Come on. Yeah, Fosu Mensah's got to touch.
Fosu Mensah's got to be on him. He's nowhere near him.
Stop the fucking cross for starters. That does look offside as fuck, though. Yeah, but
Yeah, it
he's
still
offside.
matters.
When he plays
When's
the
the
ball.
plays the pass? He
It
did.
doesn't.
Doesn't either.
And even if it flicks
They're not
him,
showing
it
that
can still be
angle.
offside.
I don't think it is offside. They would
No,
have
I don't
showed
think
it.
it is.
Oh.
What?
Well, that doesn't show us anything.
Can't see shit. Yeah, it's Wan-Bissaka's leg, not Lindelof's. Fucking hell,
look at
wait a
this.
sec.
See, now this is where we
No,
don't
but the
know
pass
what-
has already left his foot, surely.
We can't even see. Checking if his toe's offside.
Come on, come on. Come
It's
on.
not offside. It's not.
VAR.
Oh.
He's off.
He's
He's
off.
off the
He's off.
bastard.
He's off. He's off.
He's off.
He's off.
Send him off and all.
He's off.
We're cheating.
He's off.
Get him off the fucking pitch. Cheating bastard. Why would you even tap that in? You knew you were offside. Send him off.
That is a joke, but
He's
it is off.
offside. He is.
Ollie's tricky VAR runs up the fucking paddock. Come on, you cunt.
If they're playing it, he's offside, isn't he? You're a
Fuck
joke.
off, Cam.
Honestly, you could drive a bus between the 1 inch he's offside.
Miles.
Offside.
Justice.
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 Yo, listen, can you? Because I seen 1-1 before it happened. Can you scroll that?
No, because
somewhere?
No, you don't see any of them.
They don't move. There needs to be a way of
Delay it
scrolling a
30
bit and then
seconds.
It still goes.
So I think there is on settings on YouTube.
He needs to get a fucking grip of this because that was very close, obviously.
Oh
And
yeah,
we're all over the
Listen,
fucking
let
gap.
out of jail.
I think take off photo.
Yeah, like you said, where was he then?
Is that a good 60
He was
minutes? or
fucking
whatever?
nowhere.
Miles off him there.
Nowhere
Come on,
near
let's
him.
get a goal.
Yeah, sucker
Go on.
punch this now.
Go on,
Binky,
Mason.
Bink, bink.
Go on, have a
Fucking
dig, lad.
shoot.
That was a bit nothing, that wasn't it?
Bit better with a shot though, maybe.
Yeah, that was just a little bit.
Clear and obvious doesn't apply to offsides, by the way.
but
No, I'm
you
on about
actually-
for people saying that
Yeah,
wasn't
no,
clear and obvious.
But actually, if you listen to what IFAB say, that shouldn't be. If you had to go to that length, that's a goal.
But the thing is, the precedent
Yeah.
has been set for this season now that it is.
Yeah.
Next season, they should get rid of
We've got to get a fucking grip with this game now.
Yeah, we do.
Seriously.
United. Yeah.
How many matches
Absolute
of football do you
joke.
reckon Roy Hodgson's watched?
50
Fucking hell.
million.
Not managed either. Watch.
Just watched.
Oh, watch. It's
Do
got
you remember him in the Euros when the cameras went on him and he went,
eyes drawn on his eyelids, having a nap.
like, yes, just having a think here.
I like
I wonder
Roy.
how often he just drifts off in
I
conversation.
think Roy Hodgson's
Bored.
one of them fellas, like, you know, when you play badly for him, you feel like you've
I
disappointed
liked him because he
you know
he
them
tried
ones.
his best to destroy Liverpool.
Yeah, I like Roy Hodgson. I think he got.
Spent money on
So scars via me.
I won't like him if they draw this.
It's got to be too loud on the mics, that.
Yeah.
Roy Hodgson is a good manager, though.
No, I would have gone.
No, he is. He is.
Of course he is. Yeah.
He is. He is.
Right.
He's at a certain level.
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
a
yeah,
level.
of
He's
course.
like the top of the
Yeah,
Moyes
Allardyce.
bracket.
Allardyce.
give you that, yeah.
Allardyce is a good manager.
Yeah, like, I didn't like Roy Hodgson.
There
in
aren't
England,
many
so
managers who actually
fucking
improve.
shite.
Ref, you son of a
stabilise the teams
bitch.
that they manage.
It's a foul off the ball, bro. That's a definite yellow for
I think he get the-
Vijevic.
Villa.
She was good
Bang.
in, what was that
Fifth
film
Element.
she was in?
It would have been good,
It
that.
would have been nailed it right off the
Yeah,
bat.
yeah, yeah.
It's the Umbrella Corp one. What is it? Resident
Resident
Evil.
Evil, yeah.
No,
Nice.
should we start that again?
Good game, that.
Take two.
Milivert.
Action.
She was good in Resident Evil.
Yes.
Yes.
She was as
Bounce.
well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And hot.
Marcus got waxed. Jesse. Go on, Jess. Time to save
This is just
yourself.
the most
son.
bizarre game ever.
It's bizarre.
Fosu Mensah starts and Jesse comes on.
Messi Lingard.
No, you're not supposed to be shaking hands.
What did Matic just shake hands with?
Roy Hodgson, are you fuming? You've not shook
They've
my
all been
hand.
tested
Afro
1,000
now.
times.
Come on, Jess.
He really don't want to get in the haircut gang, does he?
Him and
It's illegal to get a haircut now, though, isn't it?
No.
It's not
it
illegal,
is.
bro.
Evidently, because I had one.
No, legal, I said.
Oh, legal, yeah.
Yeah. So he could have a haircut if he wanted one.
Ellie says, can't hear a thing I'm saying. Have you turned my mic down, you twat?
Maybe you blew it out when you were smacking your ring on the table.
One,
Not
one,
that.
two. One,
Phil.
one, two.
Smacking that ring.
Unique New York.
Filth coming out of your mouth. tonight,
Unique
Joe.
Nicorette
New York.
Quick
Amazing.
Mist. Nicorette Quick.
Yes.
For what?
Pepsi Max
Pizza?
cherries.
Cherries.
Come on, man. You lot sat drinking your beers
Pepsi is
whilst
crap,
us recovering alcoholics are dying
That's
in the
very
first.
good by Jordan A.
Get off the fucking wagon, you gimp.
I do not like this.
Too many responsibilities.
McCarthy! Yeah! Good save,
I
David.
do not like this. Who did Jesse Lingard come on for? Or has he not come on yet?
Manchester United. I'm sorry.
Bruno got another assist today.
Bruno's ridiculous.
That was his assist for
if
that
we'd have
goal.
bought him in, if we'd have bought him in the summer, we'd have won the league.
He
Was
he
it?
gets a goal or an assist every game, doesn't he?
Yeah, yeah.
Because he probably had his worst game for
He
us
still
last
got an
game, and he
assist
got
from
the,
Martial.
hard to say that's an assist when the striker does that after, but
Well,
it was
they
an
all count.
assist. Yeah.
How to say that?
No, you know what I mean. When the
We used-
striker
but the thing
basically
is,
runs
though-
the ball in the net.
But, yeah, the difference is, though, that we never had anyone else doing that before because no one could fucking pass the ball forward. Like, it seems simple when you're just passing it forward all the
Do you reckon
time.
Bruno said to
But
Martial,
no one was doing it.
Couldn't miss with that pass. One of them ones.
Ah,
Oh, that's
Paul,
shit.
you sloppy bastard.
Come on, mate.
That's bad. That is.
Good
done.
tackle.
Great
Who's
tackle.
Go
that?
on, fucking Harry!
Harry.
Pogba needs to stop shouting at him.
Spaliosa
Pogba's
stat
had a couple
shit.
of
Right,
them,
I know, and he starts
Do
shouting.
you know what we
himself,
used to give
and then
Fred stick
overdoes it.
for? For them, where you just give sloppy balls away in the middle. You can't be doing that.
Sloppy balls.
You want to slap on his balls?
He's getting his sloppy balls away.
Sloppy balls.
He's got
Suck on my chocolate,
Go on,
sloppy
Tony.
balls.
One more,
I
one more.
thought he was in there then. He's not.
One more.
Oh, why didn't he just pass
Mason's
it, man?
like 3 players. Those are good odds.
Go on, Scotty.
Turn. Oh, what a turn! What a fucking turn!
Go on,
It's
Scotty.
almost too good for his own good.
Scott hesitated there a little bit.
I think it feel like Scott.
When Matic scored that winner, was that
You know, since he's not played as
there,
much.
getting involved.
Yeah. And Fellaini.
Getting stuck right in. Good
Fellaini.
tackle, Tim.
That was when I don't remember Saka played from that night. I don't know. He was mental.
Give it him. Give it him. There we go.
There we
2.
go.
Oh,
Why are you not
Shit
scoring
shot,
that,
that.
bro?
Come on.
It's on target. That'll do.
Nah, that's got to be in.
You got. Well, you
Or
gotta
at least
get
across
3
the
or 4
face,
of
so
them.
I think
Martial
on his left
tucks
there,
it.
yeah, you're right. He should have just
Tapping at the back
Go on,
post.
hit it.
Well done.
That's a foul after the ball, ref.
But he just needed to do the
29
same thing he did
minutes.
in the fucking last game. It's a very similar position, really, wasn't it?
Should have given him. Yep.
Like, almost.
Yeah,
just
he's
Why
not
did he
passing
pass
just
it?
taps it, doesn't he?
No.
Yeah, he's going
Come
for
on.
accuracy.
A
Aren't
bit, a bit kids harder.
this morning. Greenwood for Jesse Lingard's a strange one. I'm going to be honest. McTominay, who's he going for?
McTominay for Matic
That
makes sense.
That makes sense.
Greenwood coming off.
Have you maybe
It's
gone
not
with a
been his
diamond?
game,
now?
has it? Again, like you say, Joe.
And Matic was
And
sitting
diamond.
in the
Diamond.
what?
We've gone for the Ann Diamond.
Who's that?
It's an
Who's
allusion.
Ann Diamond?
It's what, broadcasting monolith Ann Diamond?
Yes, absolute legend.
Former journalist, broadcaster, presenter.
Here
You
in
don't
the
know her?
coin.
I might know her face. She likes Cilla Black.
Yes, just like her.
Can we talk about Claire Balding getting the RFL job?
No.
Yeah, we spoke about
No
it
one
the other
cares.
day. But Tony Adams had it last year,
I
and that was as stupid. So
Tony
Well,
Adams had it.
might have been more stupid. Because like I read an interview with him. And
Is
I
that
was just
Ann
like,
Diamond?
That's
don't-
yes.
I
Of loose
don't
women?
think he's ever seen a game
No,
of rugby league. in
not-
his
Loose
fucking
Women's
life.
awful.
I don't know if she's always on.
I don't know what the crack is now. They're just
Oh, yeah,
appointing
Loose
random
Women is-
celebrities.
Loose women is fucking
Full of old flag.
terrible.
That's it.
If that was like 4 lads sat around talking the other way around, it'd be fucking banned.
It'd be
Can't say
soccer
no
Saturday, wouldn't
nowadays.
it? I tell you what, if that were 4 blokes talking like that, it'd be called Soccer Saturday, and it's on every week. Sky Sports.
Subscribe.
Yeah, Colin, we switched off Steve's mic for the sake of everyone at home. Now, but on a serious note,
Have you
people
still
are saying
fucking
it.
quieted me down?
Oh, shit.
1, 2.
Fucking hell.
This isn't good, you know.
If he was
Lads,
left
Can't go into the last 5 minutes like this.
you need to...
Nailed on
Is
the
it definitely
floor.
working?
Yeah, it's fine. It's definitely.
Can you see the
saw it
ones and
before.
twos?
Obviously, I'm not fucking stupid.
I mean, you say that.
Wow.
It's not working.
Oi, this is switching off
Shutting
in
down
59
in
seconds.
50, yeah.
Oi, where's the remote for the LG?
Anyone?
We've got fucking
I want to punch him in his
Tommy Pickles on the
Every
fucking
day.
desk.
Where'd that Chucky's dad?
Rugrats. Tommy, no, he's the kid.
Oh, is it? Oh,
Yeah.
what was Chucky's dad?
No.
What was Chucky's surname again?
Pickles.
Chucky Cheese.
Pickles, innit? Innit Pickles?
No, that's Tommy. Chucky.
Was it Chucky?
No,
Tommy's
Chucky.
mate?
Chucky's from.
Chucky's that mad one, isn't it?
From
Go
Child's
on,
Play.
go on,
The
Tony.
mad one.
Go on, Tony.
Oh, why did you pass them?
Foul. That was a foul on Bruno in the box.
Chucky's that mad
What
one.
a save.
Angelica. was
Commentate
a
any match.
legend, right?
Chucky
What, from history?
No, in the
Means
future.
always
That would be
scores.
United versus Real
Is he already been booked,
Champions League
Harry?
final next year.
Who's got booked there?
Harry.
Harry.
Harry Maguire. Almost a red card.
That's pathetic.
Chucky Finster.
Finster, of course.
Finster.
Finster.
Who was your favourite then? You had the twins called Phil and Lil.
Fell in love with Dees.
You had Angelica, Dill.
Dill, yeah.
Is
Angelica's mum was my favourite. She was a right wreckhead. I loved her.
Yeah, you could tell she was on a
Just came
sesh
round
every
with-
weekend,
yeah.
didn't it?
She's got like a water bottle with a margarita or something. Yeah.
Leave Angelica at Tommy's house while she goes on the lash on a Friday.
Yeah.
There should be a spin-off of that
That'd
about
be
the parents.
The parents.
Yeah.
Tommy's dad were right depressed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they should, yeah, definitely.
Chucky's dad was a bit
we'll
of a
talk
loner
about
as well, wasn't he?
fucking
He always had relationships.
Thundercats in a minute for these old twats. Thunderbirds, we'll talk about them in a minute.
Yeah, they always had
Wasn't there,
relationships.
Ray for Jay.
Have you seen the fan theory about Rugrats? Is
Yeah,
that-
where the dads imagined it all because there was like they died as the kids or something.
How mad's that?
Yeah, it's bad.
That makes it a
That's
touch
too
dark,
dark.
doesn't
You
it?
don't need to be that dark, and it's
No.
obviously not true.
Boom, 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 boom.
What was the dinosaur called again?
Rex.
Reptar.
Oh, was it? What was it? Not really. It was Raptor, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I thought it was Rex. It was Rex.
Rex is from Toy Story.
Oh, of course. Ah, boy. That guy's probably nervous all the time, isn't he? Oh, I'm not so sure. Still wondering anyway.
Out of context, FTD. Just text me when it's up.
What? That wasn't even nothing.
Hold on. I think we just he's
going on
just
there,
slipped there. He said, "Text me when it's up." He knows him.
Who is it?
I don't know.
It's Steve.
Yeah, because I'd say text me to myself, you bellend.
Yeah, you probably would do. 'Cause you have to send yourself text so you don't forget it.
What are you doing now, Steve? Texting.
No.
I'm frightened. Frightened by Brighton.
Summers could become too hot for humans.
How many goals is that for Danny Ings now?
20. Summers could become too hot for humans. There you go.
Yeah, that was exactly the tone.
Summers?
Oh, fucking hell, get a challenge
Maybe
in.
it needs and Summers if they're getting a really raunchy line out.
Jesus wept.
I would say it's too hot for humans.
This is reminiscent of last week.
This is just dying for a fucking crying out for them to get an equaliser, isn't it?
I'm scared.
No, they aren't.
I feel sick.
Shoot your tits.
He's going to throw himself on a deck here now.
Oh, that was a Megs. That's gone.
gone,
That's
that's
gone.
gone.
That's gone. Recess was amazing, by the way.
I didn't watch it that much actually.
Apart from the snitch.
Yeah.
Randall, the little snake. Pussy hole.
Snitches get
Absolute
stitches.
pussy hole.
End up in ditches.
So if you put what you cut them and then you heal them with some stitches and then
No,
you bury them in a
snitches get
ditch.
stitches and end up later in
Yeah.
ditches.
Oh, so so they're healed the first time, but the second
and then
time
they end up
kill
in
them.
ditches. Yeah.
Okay.
Come on, you're from where you from?
Works
It's
up,
workshop. There must have been the rules.
They
in,
made that saying.
in a workshop.
In workshop.
Yeah, that's it.
Do you know what I mean?
Snitches
Don't
get-
know.
snitches get-
Yeah,
Nah,
exactly.
in workshop, it's snitches get bitches because they're supposed to be cool over there, snitches.
Yeah.
That's why he likes
We like a
Randall.
snitching workshop. Some of the coolest guys I know.
That's what he tells his
Snitch,
son.
yeah.
Don't worry, son. Snitches get bitches.
Tell him, boss.
Go on, son. You be a snitch. Fucking snitch.
Where you're from, it's snitches get kitchens or something because they'll work at B&Q.
Wow.
If you're gonna just take the piss, we can take the piss.
That was worth my
68
PVA one.
minutes on the clock. Let's get rid of Joe.
Honestly, your PVA one was actually really quite good.
Was it?
Yeah, I liked it.
Oh, I'm glad you two are getting along now.
Oh, shut up.
Glad you've made up.
Who's getting?
As if they're making us play LASK again.
I know that. We should literally put.
Literally, we should
the
just
under
go out to
23.
UEFA.
Yeah.
Or
Come
like
on, lads.
You're playing last.
do influencers.
Ah, wait.
Influencers for United.
That's a good shout.
That would be a good shout.
Why are they still going on about this when it was in the first half and it's been dealt with?
Superb tackle.
What?
Is what my missus says to me.
Everyone's been saying, "Oh, that's a really good goal. That it's a great
Marcus.
Who's on there? Anyone we know? Cheek Sport Dave running around maybe?
goal." Didn't see him.
No, he's not. Yeah, this is going to be a draw. I've got that sinking feeling.
Same thing as
well.
last time. 89th minute.
If it is a draw, I think that's it.
If they're going to score, just score now. Put it out of my misery.
Yeah, don't give me hope. I don't want hope.
Hope kills you.
Hope does kill you, doesn't it? It used to be like under
Heart
Moyes,
disease
like
is pretty
and
bad as well.
under Moyes and under Van
Hope
Gaal,
or
like there'd be
heart
one
disease,
result
isn't it?
where it just drag you back into thinking you can do it.
know.
And then,
Van Gaal was always good at the big results when he like against
Yeah.
the Scousers or City. He'd get one of them and you'd think, no, we're
Maybe
not
there's
that
a
bad. And
chance,
then
yeah.
he'd
Yeah,
we'd lose
it'd
the next
be-
9.
Yeah. It'd be like 2 draws, a loss, and you're like, this is it, and a win.
Yeah.
And then 2 draws, a loss, and a win. 2 draws, a loss, and a win. Always the same. Go on.
But the winner would be like sitting.
if we don't win
what
this,
I
by
mean.
the way,
Yeah.
top 4's gone.
Yes.
Yes.
It's Europa or bust.
Yeah.
It is. It's Jose 2016.
There's your title.
Yeah, Europa or bust.
Yeah, I'll take
If
bus
we
for
do
£3,
draw.
please.
No, I'll take we win and we don't need to use that title. But
Back of the net.
oh no! Who gave that away? Timbo.
He's not been
Take
great,
him
has
off,
he?
I think, in a minute.
He's not been
It's
great.
bad that he's had
70 minutes.
Fucking hell.
We've got no one else
For the
that
first,
well.
I know.
Is Dallo on the
Dallo's
bench?
on the bench, you know.
Oh, is he on the bench?
Mad that he didn't play him.
Something, I don't know.
I'd have understood.
Man, you what you doing for fuck's sake?
I could see him think. Is he fucking stupid?
Him and Pogba, they've been too sloppy in that area.
Do you think
today.
they're tired or just think it's
Well,
just...
Matic surely.
You know, like Simpsons, when Homer's thinking and the monkey's jumping around in his head.
Matic is probably.
That's Matic sometimes.
That's better. That was a good ball. One touch.
A bit not fresh, rusty.
Rusty.
Go on, Bruno. Have a dig.
Oh,
yeah. Played
I thought I was going to go into the path of Marshall.
Ah.
Corner.
Goal kiss.
Goal kiss.
Some terrible beard dandruff on this table.
You haven't used beard shampoo yet, like I told you to.
I use Head and Shoulders.
Like the beard oracle.
I need head, chin, and shoulders or something, don't I?
Head, chin, and
It's a
shoulders.
shame, really. Have you ever had big sideburns, like mutton chops?
No, not really.
I think they look good.
grow them.
Yeah.
Big sideburns.
I think they look good with the sort of.
Would you have hair here or just no hair, then sideburns just
No,
pop
just
out?
sideburns.
Just
sideburns.
sideburns.
Yes.
Just sideburns. Fat 70s.
Yeah, noddy holder.
Just sideburns.
Yeah.
Like ones that Lemmy would be happy with.
Yeah. Okay. Some mutton chops. What's the difference between a mutton chop and a sideburn?
What's
Mutton chop goes out more.
Right, who's that who's come on? Schlupp, right?
I know, I might have made that
Exactly.
up.
Some other player you've not heard of for fucking years.
Schlupp.
Oh, ball.
You'll be hating. You'll be hating.
That's a fucking
Look at Jesse,
ball,
look at
that.
Jesse, look at Jesse. You son of a...
Son of a gun.
Jesse's...
Wan-Bissaka.
There's a time where you Jesse
Bruno.
get the ball, you think something's going to happen.
Yeah, there
It's
was.
not
These
anymore,
were the
innit?
sort of games as well.
Yeah,
away from home. His
Watford,
record
Palace.
against away from home was mint.
Scored against Crystal Palace in the FA Cup final 2016 at Wembley.
He certainly did.
Is that game?
Yep, that's that game, yeah. Can't believe that's 4 years ago.
Scintillating stuff.
Scored in finals, man. He's just
Scored in the League Cup final, didn't he? He should have scored in
Charity
Stockholm.
Shield.
Remember when he went through in
League Cup.
Stockholm?
So did Lee Martin. So
Nah, Lee Martin don't like to talk about it though.
Nah, but come on.
You
Norman
could bump into
Whiteside
Lee Martin
still gets free drinks
right
off
now.
off the back
Course,
of his
and
cup
rightly
final
he should
winner.
against Everton in 85.
Yeah, rightly so. But I mean,
Yeah.
like,
It
cups
wasn't
are big.
just
You know
that.
what I mean?
Wasn't
Jesse
just-
never got the credit because we sat Van Gaal in the dressing room.
No one
after.
got anything for that.
He was
night.
great for Mourinho, though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it almost feels like that didn't happen that cup win, doesn't it? The way it's not
Just
really.
like,
I was outside. He was doing fan cams. I was outside and I was like, sack Lewis.
put a foot in.
And I was just annoyed.
I hated that.
That we've just. I was like, I thought United had more class. Than
And
that.
I hated that
I
because
think the
now we've
journos
got
had him.
to talk about it, and it's like, I want to be a knob and dance around.
Yeah,
and,
I want to be happy about
Woo,
Thingy. And we
and the
knew
FA
that
Cup
night
and all that,
it's
and-
Mourinho. It's Mourinho's coming. That night we
Do
knew.
you remember we did that video before we'd appointed him? I think it was me, you, and Chris at Old Trafford, and you never do that. Like it was like he's coming.
We knew in February.
Yeah, it was like I can't think we shot it like fucking 2 months. It was like when Mourinho gets there. It was so nailed on.
This is worrying me.
I know. We're shitting it.
Fucking hate football sometimes.
Imagine liking football.
I know.
Get a fucking hobby.
Seriously, sort your lives out.
Thanks.
So the league came down to check us out tonight because
Fucking
obviously
hell.
they don't know anything about us loading knobheads off YouTube.
Right, sorry, go on.
They come to check us out, and they're ascertaining the level of our players. Right, so they're watching a shooting drill. Every fucking one of them, Cameron, except from Alex, fair play, just looking like they were playing for Wigan and going for conversions. Just fucking launching them. What? Oh.
Come on.
That's it! Yes!
Oh! How did he miss that? Wow.
Off the fucking post, laddie! Fuck's sake.
That was it. That
was
would have been
it.
the game.
That was
That's
it.
top four.
Well
that.
done, Victor, there.
I'm going to say, lads, I think we might come through that in 14 minutes or so. Bollocks. I hope we don't. But yeah, everyone was wank. Cheers, lads.
What does it mean? Does that do anything? Or they just
No, I don't know. Apart from Alex. Sorry. Alex
Well
had
done, baggers.
A couple of dirty little finishes. What, he chipped the keeper for one.
Good.
Yeah, the audaciousness of it. And he
Yes.
slotted one in the corner. Ronaldo was shit.
Ronaldo, I thought he was the star man.
Yeah, worried.
Yeah.
Do you know a couple of those where he like just spoons it and he goes, oh.
To be fair though, he's been up since 7, hasn't he?
Yes.
Mate.
All right, yeah. So the league came to come
Fucking
and check us
joke.
out and see what we're about, and it's going to help decide which division we go in.
Right.
And got these lot acting like the fucking goats, not the
they
goats,
done?
but the goats.
Not the greatest of all times.
No, just literal
Just
farmyard
literally,
animals.
yeah, animals that
That
climb
chance
mountains.
is going to be playing through my head.
Of course it is.
It was like that Rashford one after the thing. You know, after
If we don't win.
There we go.
It's so
Juan
close.
Saka
as
Go on,
well.
give it Jess,
on
give it
the
Jess.
What are you doing there? Now's not the time for that.
He didn't do much wrong either, did he, Bruno? First time, it's
No,
hard to
no,
hit
you're
them,
right.
hit the fucking post. Just got to be on target, innit?
Stop looking at the comments.
Inches.
Well, I'm just reading them. See if anyone
Turn the monitor off. Turn that monitor off. Yeah.
Someone else is monitoring them.
Someone's saying, can we ban someone? Have a look at that. Cam.
People keep saying that it's
Cam.
2-0 and stuff. Can you just
have a look at that? Put me
people
in
putting
timeout.
fake scores in?
Well, can everyone just fuck off? Shitting it here. And use like a joking about goals. Giving us false hope and shit. Why would you even do that to your fellow United fans? Sick. You're sick. All ears are sick. Sick in the head.
He's going to have his own account.
Yeah.
They're going to chin off the out of context full-time
Just do
double
it out of
slash Trevor
context,
Paddock.
cut out
Just
context
do
Joe
out
Smith.
of context Joe, yeah. But that's in context. Because he's always out of context.
Incontinent. I hate this. 15 minutes of this at least, probably close to 20.
Right.
Oh, stop the press.
Too slow there, lad.
Can't string 3 passes together.
Same thing, innit, as last
No.
time. If Palace were better at keeping the ball, we'd
I'll
be
be
really
honest now,
fucking
I
struggling.
actually do think they do look tired right now. Which is not fucking good when we've
I
got
still
Chelsea
don't get why
Sunday.
Timbo's on
Fucking
the pitch.
hell.
Good tackle. Who's that? Lindelof. No,
Matic,
Maguire.
I think,
Maguire.
tackle.
He's been good tonight.
Alright, just give him some fucking
He got a header
options.
on
Give him some
target, it's a
options.
2-0.
Well,
Mate,
well
he's
played.
brilliant there.
Jesse's in there. Give it in.
Skin free of them.
That's ridiculous.
Marcus, boy.
Who's that? Bruno.
Pass.
Whoa, we're in here.
Yes! Fucking come on!
Fucking yes! Yes! Oh, is that 22
Yes!
apiece now? 22
Yes!
a fucking piece.
Yes!
Wait, what's going on here?
Oh, someone's down. Oh, it's Van Arnold. He's just realised how bad he looks.
The goal count, yeah?
If he's
Yeah, of course he
broke
does. He hurt himself after the goal.
What?
Martial won't let Rashford
Marcus
score.
He's not even surrounded.
Marcus Rashford
Another
did
assist
fucking
for
brilliantly
Marcus.
there.
See
Another
that?
goal for Martial.
Marcus
Rashford did brilliantly there. Look at
I
Marcus
was like,
here. He's got
give
3
him an
men
option,
round him.
and he
Gets
just
out.
No
fucking gets
problem.
away from
Watch
all of
this.
them.
No
The
problem.
best
He's gonna
number
He's going
9
to throw a
in the
step
Prem.
over in for a giggle. And then
wants
he's
to
like,
talk
oh,
to
fuck
me?
it. Just give me the ball back. I'll
This
make
is
it
a
happen.
that's a great pass.
Oh.
That's a
Well
great pass,
onside.
All day.
Oh.
From
Strength as
Hey!
well. Look at the strength.
That pass from Bruno.
Look
to
at the
Rashford.
strength!
Get the fuck out of the way.
That pass from Bruno to Rashford
Have you seen
here
that video?
is fantastic
Look
through
at
his
this,
legs.
Police are trying to lock him up.
Oh.
And he's
The weight on that is inch perfect.
Both of them. Those two passes.
What the
are
fuck does Van
fantastic.
Arnold do here? Does it looks like he's been took out by a fucking truck?
Yeah, he did get
Why is
took
he
out by a truck.
breakdancing?
It's Tony fucking Marshall! How many goals is that? 22 apiece?
Yeah.
22
What did I say at the
apiece.
start of the season?
You said 50 between the two of them.
Oh, yeah. 6 to go, bitch.
I said 60 between them two and Jesse Lingard.
Yeah.
That's great. We needed that.
Well, they'll probably get
fucking
30
massive,
each and you'll be right.
they'll get fucking 59 and Jesse will get one.
It's Jesse Edward.
He's already got 2 this season.
Oh, there you go then. So fuck
Ain't he?
off.
Scored in the Europa, scored in the...
It's definitely scored in
He's
the
got his
Europa.
Tranmere.
Is PVA in another sticky situation?
Okay, it might be injured. Have some fucking respect.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? Jokes
He's
like
injured,
I'm
he's
funny the
getting
best of
stretched off
time,
the
but he's
pitch
been
and you're making
stretching off
jokes.
and you're
Is
making
he getting peeled off the pitch?
jokes
PVA?
about glue.
Well played. Oh, he's got
He's getting
oxygen.
gas in air.
No, yo, I take that back. I just seen how bad it is.
Yeah, but no, you
No,
should
but
have oxygen. What's bad
What
about
if we find out later something's really wrong with him? I
Then
take
you're
that
going to
back.
look really stupid, aren't you? And
I
really
take
nasty
that
and
back.
mean.
I mean, what can you be there?
I think he's done his arm. He broke his arm.
He is in a sticky
Collarbone.
situation, though.
His arm was sticking out.
Oh, is he dislocated his shoulder?
You discolated his
No,
shoulder?
Nothing.
No, dislocated it.
Yeah.
Disco later.
I don't know what dislocated
Go
means.
disco later.
Yeah.
Now I've disco-lated my shoulder.
Discombobulated. Is that a real word, that?
Discombobulated, yeah, it is.
Yes. That's bad, isn't it? It's a very innocuous looking collision, wasn't it?
I mean, you go
Just
over
landed
backwards,
badly.
All sorts of shit happens.
Yeah.
You see what happens when we score? You don't talk about football.
Do you think McKenna looks like he could be in sort of the Neville family?
A goal and an assist for
He's got a
Raf.
Phil Neville-ish hue to him,
Got
hasn't
that
he?
vacant look in his face.
He's got a Neville-ish, yeah.
Like he's
a
doing long
devilish
division
grin.
in his head.
A Neville-ish
A
grin.
Phil Neville hue to
He has though, hasn't he?
That feels like an insult.
It does.
It's
doesn't
not
it?
an insult.
Yeah, he could be in the.
Kieran,
he's
I don't
Kieran
think
McKenna.
that way.
You never seen someone shit themselves as much as they did when I shouted at him in Australia.
Who fell?
Bumped into.
Oh right.
Shit himself.
Why would he
He
shout?
was just walking past us like, McKenna!
To be fair.
He went, fuck it up!
Why did you shout at him?
I don't, because that's his name, you fucking
Yeah,
hell,
but
mate.
what? To what point?
What am I going to tell you? Keith!
Hello.
Keith!
Friends.
Or nothing.
Friend!
Do you know how Steve just forced
McKenna.
himself into friendship?
Oh yeah.
Friend! Shout friend!
You his mate now.
Acquaintance!
What?
Super chat.
Dan's asking, why isn't Marcus doing it?
Dan's asking
That's
Why
a
isn't
great
Marcus
question.
doing anything?
That's a great question.
The doctor.
Is there a doctor in the building?
Angry man here. Hey. Fucking hell.
We was about to shoot
Well
someone
played,
there.
sir.
I was about
Well
to say
played.
goal and a
You're
fucking
so wrapped
assist.
up in your shitty glue jokes.
Goal, assist, and helping him off on a stretch.
Can I just say, big shout out to Paul Rankcast. Every time Marshall or Rashford score, I get a message from him.
Oh, that's
I
mental.
love that.
That's the nice touch, isn't it?
There's a lot of messages lately.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Nice.
I've had 44 messages from him.
You don't sell pancreases there.
Who's that?
You need some sugar or something, Cam?
Is that Kouyaté?
I think it is, yeah.
He used to be quite good, didn't he, Kouyaté? Sort of quite relatively highly regarded. Do you know what?
Yeah, the weird side out in Palace. He's got some decent players.
You know what I find mad about football? Like, every single professional footballer has been a top of their class for their whole life.
And probably strikers
and
scoring
then
loads of goals.
they
as
get
well.
to somewhere in the Prem and it's like, I'm
They could be
shit
the
now.
worst player.
Like, I'm shit now.
Anyone, like even Ronaldo. Ronaldo was in the 1% of 1%ers to get
Yeah.
to Liverpool, and then he gets binned from Liverpool, and it must fuck with your head.
That's what I'm always saying to you about. You've seen that thing on Fever Pitch, Gus Caesar. Like, Nick Hornby, I know he's a goon and all that, but he talks about if you play in the Division 1 as it was there, or in the
Even
Premier
non-league?
League,
No,
yeah,
not
if you
non-league,
play in the Premier League, even if you get bombed out, like Tom Cleverley playing for England, we'll slam off, would be amazing. If we were watching him, we'd be like, what the fuck?
If you
Do you know what I mean?
if you want to picture
I
him,
imagine
he'd be
like Lee
like
Martin.
nothing you've ever
Yeah.
seen.
No,
Lee Martin, if he came and played, I was at 55.
What, the
Yeah.
goalie?
What?
No, the
Who's
left back.
Nigel Martin, I'm thinking.
Yeah,
of.
the
Sorry.
left
If
back.
Lee Martin came and played for Paddock now, he would probably not be the fittest, clearly, but he'd have a touch where you go, okay, no.
Yeah.
No, it's like Clayton Blackmore when I played football with him. It's like, it was just smashing free kicks into the top corner constantly, and it's like,
Nothing.
just muscle memory in it for them.
Yeah.
It really is.
Did he play like nearly 300 games for United as well?
Yeah, very
like, you don't get.
He was
to do
integral
that.
in a certain cup, wasn't
Don't do this.
he? Hey, scored a free kick, I think, against. Was it
Don't
not,
do
Malta
this.
away? No, was it? I can't remember.
Don't do this.
Well, I'm just saying. Now we've got onto the topic of Clayton Blackmore. I think it's only right we
I ordered a shirt the other
Yeah.
day, Jay.
Yes, go on, sir.
It's a white
What shirt was
Adidas
it?
one.
A white Adidas
A
one.
white Adidas one.
I'll tell you one of my favourite white Adidas shirts.
If you're wondering what's going
Without
on
a
on the
sponsor.
pitch,
Yeah. It's,
Uh,
from a certain game in Rotterdam.
Patrick Van Arnold
Against Barcelona,
Yes.
is now on a
where
stretcher.
Alex Ferguson bullied Johan
Johan
Cruyff,
Cruyff. Yes.
of all people.
Johan Cruyff, chain smoking on.
I'm trying to
Absolutely.
keep you
In a
updated.
trench coat,
Yes.
which is still, I might buy a trench coat just to wear it on a touchline and look a right dick. But I might do that in homage to Johan Cruyff. Not a hat, not Dick Tracy, you dickhead. But I might wear a trench coat, fastened, obviously.
Yeah, I think that's for the best.
Fucking animal.
There hasn't been play for the last 3-4 minutes because of Pierre Van Arnold. What's the name? Patrick Van Arnold.
Yeah.
Pierre sounds better, doesn't it?
Yeah, come on,
It reminds me of Pierre Van Hooydonk.
Oh, yeah.
He was horrible, wasn't
That's
he?
probably why I
Did he
said
go
it.
on strike?
It
It wasn't horrible.
So
looks like an
hopefully he's
army
all right.
drill
He's been
collar
taken off
shoulder.
receiving gas and air, which is making me feel really bad for that poor
Right,
joke
next
earlier.
5 minutes, let's not fuck about, because if they get a goal now, we're back to square one.
Do you know who's a weird one? Jan Venegor of Hesselink.
Mm.
What a name.
Yeah.
What?
Great minds, think alike, although fools seldom differ.
Do you know that back to square one thing? You know where that came from?
No, and I want to know. Go on.
Supposedly it was when
Snakes and ladders.
No, when they used to do football in the newspaper, they'd have a little pitch in the paper with numbers on it, like written out, and on the radio they would tell you what number the ball was in.
Yeah, I know about that.
So you could see where it was. So back to square one would mean like passing it back to the goalie. But apparently, see, that's the
But square one was like left back.
Well, yeah, but that's what I mean. So supposedly that's what it is, but
Right.
I'm not sure that it can.
Madrid have just won the league.
Things like that interest me.
Have they?
I've got some super chats that I need to let people know.
Come on. We've been
Pierre Christian Stilo, I think I've said his surname right, says, got the Norwegian pundits on mute, pause my broadcast about 30 seconds and only listening to you.
That's how you're supposed to
We
do it.
suffer together, we win together. And he said, Adam, you are my MVP.
Wow.
Anyway, Ronaldo Brown in the...
I've got another super chat to read out.
Go on, let him do super chat.
It's about me again.
These all-
Drov Jane says, love seeing Macaulay with you lot. I've missed you all together.
Aw. That's nice.
Anyway,
Ronaldo Brown?
In the
Thank
fucking
you for your super
watch-along,
chats.
Real Madrid up on the league, by the way.
Can I say, I've been telling you, since Project Restart happened, that Real Madrid would win that league. And the odds, remember on the fixture list, every single week were like 13 to 15
I was like, that's mad.
for Barcelona to win it when they were 1 point behind them.
Yep.
And Real Madrid have won it. I knew
Anyway,
they would.
Ronaldo Brown in the fucking WhatsApp group
Ronaldo
is
Brown.
saying, Steve chatting shit on the watch-along, nitpicking bad finishes. Look, mate, it's not my fault you can't finish your fucking dinner. Now, admittedly, in the fitness drill, you were good. It was Richie that made me
You
want
don't
to go
need
fucking
fitness
sit
to
in my
play
car.
football. Fuck off.
Yeah.
You don't need fitness.
You get out
Ronaldo's
of the
finishes
ground
were the
and pitch
best in that drill, that first
He's
drill.
got a proper
right?
carrot
No
haircut
fast.
at the minute.
Sharp elbows.
Richie in the fitness drill honestly made me really consider being in the team.
Why, is he just tired?
No, right. Honestly, God, he shot from 2 feet out and put it over the bar.
Right. We've got a super chat, but he's going to make you laugh.
Can I finish
Because
my
it's
stuff?
from an Arsenal fan. No, it's a super chat. We have to read them out.
Arsenal fan ones we know.
Yeah, but it's funny.
Right, go on,
not
just
in
read it
terms
out
and
then.
He says, get ready for the Arteta revolution. We are gunning for you next season.
Arteta what?
And he said
Revolution.
a couple of players that they haven't got yet.
Go on, who's he said?
Party.
Right,
Aubameyang's probably going to leave.
right.
And Martinelli, his shit.
Mate, United had
Thank you for your support, Zane.
Faux free.
That reminds me of. What are you reading that out for? Don't read that out. It's a super chat, I've got him.
That was great. by the way. Really?
What's all that? That's all about.
Anyway, Ronaldo thinks
Sorry.
Adam Patterson's footage is going to exonerate him. I don't
Right,
think so.
okay, this is very good. It's interesting, this. We'll see.
By the way, I'm completely ready for the Arteta revolution.
Yeah.
I've set myself.
ready.
I'm set. If it happens,
So
I
is the
won't be
championship.
sorry. I'm so
It's
ready.
like Doomsday Preppers.
Yeah, I'm so ready.
Set a revolution.
Yeah,
involves
for this I've
absolutely
stopped.
Are they
nothing.
even going to have
One tin
Europa
of
League to
beans at
focus
home.
on next year? They're not, are they?
Such is the
I've done a little bit of a big shot.
Such is the likelihood of such a revolution. I have closed my window.
I got an extra pair of
bought
beans.
some green bananas.
Oh, fuck it, yeah.
A
Let's say
pair of beans.
Pair of beans, fuck it.
Right.
Yeah,
No one
exactly.
gives a fuck about Arsenal. You're irrelevant. You're shit. You got the worst fan base and the worst fucking fan channel.
Whoa.
Done.
Fire. Shots fired him.
Fire in the park.
Right.
You love a beef, doesn't he, Steve?
I know,
If
Steve.
it's
It's
not
almost
steak,
like you're a soldier.
it's beef. You know what I mean?
Oh, stop.
Go on,
fucking
Jesse.
hell.
Right, have you ever met an Arsenal fan and gone, wow, he's really intelligent on football? No, you've not.
I
Not
don't
one.
think I've met many Arsenal.
Not one. As soon as they all start talking about the invincible season,
Where they lost
lost
6
games, won one
and
trophy.
drew 12 in the league.
Listen, the 98 Arsenal team was better than the
Middlesbrough
04
beat you
Arsenal
that
team.
year,
Shut
you
the fuck
fucking
up.
dickhead.
Twice.
Pussies. Albafemi Martins beat him that year.
We beat him.
Is that the?
We
Middlesbrough beat him.
We beat
I
him.
just said Middlesbrough.
But Middlesbrough beat him
Which
two
Middlesbrough
times.
was it? Remind me.
Shit, Middlesbrough.
Janino one.
No, in
Alphonso
04.
Alves.
No, it
it
wouldn't
was-
have been.
it
No,
was
no.
Alphonso Alves, Middlesbrough.
Oh, it might be actually.
Or was that no?
No,
was
no, it was after-
2007.
Where did he come from again? Heronveen.
Don't know, but he.
No, it was probably prime Stuart Downing Middlesbrough. If
Yeah, it
anything.
would have been. It would
Yeah.
have been.
Do you remember when he was touted as a replacement for Giggs for a long time?
No,
Yeah.
I on my
do?
time hop today, right? On my time hop today,
Stop telling
He don't
lies.
remember it.
He does.
Leave him.
He
Didn't
knows
happen.
it. Remembers it well.
didn't happen.
So that's
Oh, go on. I got something like Scousers think Stuart Downing's the
Keeper!
answer. He's the only left footer that we've had in England. Save.
Great save.
I was
For
with you.
25
I thought he
years.
should have been out, but he made
In
amends.
fact, let me read it.
Joe Cole was meant to be the other one, wasn't
Joe Cole flat.
He was very good, you know.
He was
Remember that
good.
goal he scored against Sweden?
he? Yeah, he's alright.
Do you remember that goal?
Well, he was so hyped that like.
Joe
Nah,
Cole.
he was a baller though.
Even
bro.
though he was mint, I'd
was.
still feel a little
He
bit
was.
like
He did for
he
Joe Cole,
underachieved.
Who's better?
No,
Joe,
he did underachieve.
Joe
That was
Cole
the
or
thing.
Damien
But he had
Duff?
mad fucked up knees.
Who underachieved the most?
No, who was better, Joe Cole or Damien Duff?
For a spell,
Joe Cole.
Damien Duff was
Joe
probably
Cole.
the best player.
Damien Duff
in the Prem for like
performed better.
a few. Well, but
Yeah.
first bit.
Yeah, Joe Cole was a better player.
Well,
16th
yeah,
of July, 2011.
Is this? Can we sure we want to read these out?
Yeah, be right.
All right.
Fuck my life, Scousers. You couldn't make them up if they didn't exist, could you? Stuart Downing is the missing piece. You mean the only English left footer in the last 25 years who still can't get a game on the left for England? That's your missing piece. Be lucky to qualify for Europa next year. Fulham and Sunderland will overtake you.
Is this a blog? What is this? It's not fucking
It's an
Twitter,
essay.
is it? That was like
It's a
700
dissertation.
words.
I hate Liverpool.
Did you get 2-1 for that?
Oh, Zane sent in another one. He sent another one. He goes, "Use like I've spent almost $1 million since." He's spent $1 million telling us how good Arsenal are.
Tell us a little bit more about how Arteta's the best manager in the league. Hey.
In super chat form.
Fucking hell.
Tell us
One
more.
win against the Scousers and they get
Against the Scousers who
deluded.
can't be arsed, clearly.
Zane, we love you, bro. But you might need to give that money to your club
No,
to buy some
encourage him.
players.
Tell us more, Zane. Come on.
Steve, you got any news on Thiago Alcantara? Says Chris. Thank you for your super chat, Chris.
I wouldn't put it. I know that United tried to get him very hard in 2013 under Moyes.
They tried to do what?
He was booked in for a medical.
What an effort that is. We tried to get him very hard, but we only got him a semi.
Yeah, Viagra didn't work.
Yeah.
Fair play in
done there,
in
Joe.
hindsight, that sounded
That's a
a
good
bit
one,
off.
that, Joe. Well
Anyway,
done, Joe.
I know we went for him then, but I don't know now. I
we
mean,
though?
we really went for him, yeah, and then just fucked it off.
Why did how did we go for him and then fucked it off? What does that mean? Like,
got him very hard.
This was
We got him very hard and then
this
pulled
was
out.
only doors Woodward and
Then
Moyes,
pulled
wasn't
out
it?
the deal.
On his face.
Oh, I thought Jesse was.
I'd
in
love
there.
Jesse to score.
yeah, if Jesse scores, we're on the pitch.
On the piss.
No, you nearly got
If
banned. for
Jesse
that.
scores, you're on the piss. Good tackle.
What?
There's a fucking echo in here, or what?
Fucking hell, cutting edge news over
This is
there.
what happens with my
cutting
ideas, by the way.
Cutting the edge news.
Cutting edge news over
You're at
there.
the weekend over a fucking wall.
Who's on the
Scousers are
review show?
champions.
You and now?
Me, Jay, and Alex.
Oh,
No, he needs to do fan cam.
I'm doing both.
Why? Alright. Fuck off.
11-minute stoppage time. What's the record
Do
stoppage
your
time? Is there been like 20
review
minutes?
first.
Feels like it.
There must have been.
What's he got?
Yeah, get it out first.
I don't know who that ref is. Who is he? He looks
I'll
like
get
Dolph
Steve's
Lundgren a
done.
little bit.
Yeah, get them out.
I'll do my
early
review
doors, 'cause-
first.
Could be an off-air chat, this really, couldn't it?
Sorry. Do you know what? It did dawn on me that I was having this chat during the Watchalong.
Video meeting, take one.
What's he doing?
A little peek behind the curtain
Yeah,
for
there
the
you
viewers
go.
at home.
That's the sort of behind the scenes content you
And
get
again,
here
and
at
again. There you go,
Stretford
there you
Paddock.
go. Oh no! Oh no! Oh my god!
It's like you're taking your mom to a game.
Oh, kick it!
He's like the hybrid scream, ever remember her? Every time someone took a shot at hybrid. She go, ah! At the back.
I think she sits behind me in the Stretford now.
Who is it in the UFC?
Blows
Someone's,
my fucking head in.
someone's wife or girlfriend is notorious in the UFC for just always screaming.
Always.
Eddie Alvarez.
All of them.
I think it's someone specific. It might be Eddie Alvarez.
To be fair, you'd expect him to save that.
Yeah,
I
it was an
thought
easy save in the end.
Can we get 6 goals and get up to 4?
Maguire.
Harry Maguire's had about 80 headers this game.
Yeah. No credit for winning them though.
He doesn't get any on target.
Why did I bring that up?
No, it's just a
Get his
little
hair there,
bugbear that
fucking
I
hell.
got. There's no point going into the box if you never get a header on target. Just stay back.
He scored against Chelsea.
Yeah, 1 in 100. He gets 4 a game, bro.
Scored against us. You remember when he scored against us?
Volume.
Yeah, I do.
Merchant.
He should score more goals.
Who is that?
What?
That
I don't know.
He's the
Simon
owner
Parish,
of,
is it?
Palace Parish, yeah. Simon Jordan.
Oh, Simon
hates him.
Parish. Oh, right, sorry. Something's in there.
Yeah.
Come on, go
Simon
on.
Jordan.
If you were Simon Jordan, you would hate the person that bought Palace because they got the benefit of the TV deal that just went mad, didn't they?
Simon Jordan's actually pretty funny, I think.
The same way watching
He
someone
reminds me
stuck
of
their
the
toe
Prince
in.
from Shrek.
Yeah. It's a bit- Do you know what I mean?
Prince from
I'm not,
Shrek,
I'm
I've
not,
seen
I'm
it.
not fucking invested in it.
I see it.
You are?
The Prince from Shrek.
Prince Charming.
Shrek is one of the greatest films, by the way. I know we never talked about that.
Is it your favourite DreamWorks piece?
What else have they done?
All
Shrek
the
2.
good ones, pretty much.
My piece is called The Dream Work.
Is it?
It's not.
Nice.
It actually puts people to
Bruno
sleep.
Fernandes, man of the match.
Nice. He does put them to sleep.
Yeah, not in a Bill
Nicely.
Cosby kind of way, though.
Oh.
Hey, we're going down the rabbit hole we don't want.
Diddly diddly. back
No,
in
no,
the
no, no,
Razor
no,
King.
no, 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 no. I'm covering my mic, so you know that weren't me who said that. That has to have been someone else.
And don't blame the brown fellas.
Yeah.
Because that's not right these days.
I didn't even speak.
So you can't blame us.
Lovely sweaters though.
Blame him.
He didn't know a sweater when he
yeah.
saw one.
He did.
The thing was, why was he wearing those sweaters?
Stop.
What?
David
Why
Charles got
can't
a
I
super
growl?
chat. I'm going to go from Joe round the table.
Turn your fuck.
David Charles, thank you for your super chat. He says, who was better, 08 United or 99?
That's a fucking foul.
As in, who did...
Who was better, 08 or 99?
99.
I think 08 was better. I enjoyed 99 more.
What?
Who was better, 08 or 99? He says with a 99 t-shirt on.
99 was more entertaining, the games, but I think the player for player 08 was probably the better team.
That's a red card, bro.
Chin him,
What
you
the fuck
cunt.
is that?
I think if the two teams played each other 20 times...
How is that not a red card, you little
20 times?
prick?
Well, enough for the randomness
Wanker.
to go out.
What?
20
Bro,
times.
did you see that?
20
Did
times,
anyone
20
see
times.
that?
Yeah.
He's dragged his studs down the back of
VAR,
Rashford's leg,
check that,
and
you
he's got
dickheads.
away with it. If that was him, he'd be rolling around on the floor. What the fuck's going on here? How is he getting away with it? Not a booking or nothing.
Nothing. But where's the 94 team stack up in all this?
Fuck.
Very highly, because we bent over because of that UEFA rule.
my
But
favourite team.
I don't think it...
Forget about the Europe rule because the free foreigner rule absolutely shafted us.
Totally shafted us.
I think 99 was more well-rounded.
That was a red
We lost
card.
the
I don't know,
League
you
Cup
know.
final until City won
Yeah,
that.
we was on for domestic
Yeah,
trouble.
we would have closed
That was a red card, guys.
With a well small squad.
Oh!
Someone was tweeting
Should
yesterday.
have fucking kept that.
And he said,
Time
like,
wasted.
where's this Liverpool coming in the top 5 all time? And I said, well, the top 5 all times, 08 United, 99 United,
Yeah.
94 United,
Yeah.
05 Chelsea, and 98 Arsenal.
I'd put
And a
98.
guy, someone quote tweeted it like, lol, deluded. You're like, all right, well, which one's wrong?
I would maybe put 2018 City above 98 Arsenal.
There's a fair point now. And
But other than that,
the
no.
league was shitter.
People
when they
forget
went
how
up.
good that Chelsea
To
side
win
was as
all
well.
the
And obviously,
domestic
you know.
trophies,
Yeah.
like the 3, because no one counts a charity shield because that's just fucking stupid.
No.
David Moyes won it for fuck's sake. Then yeah,
Wish
probably
you
would
loved
put him
you
fifth.
much as you loved him.
Yeah.
I think that's reasonable.
You'll never see me put City or Liverpool in them things.
I put Leicester ahead of this current Scouse team, to be honest with you. Just for the surprise factor.
Go on then.
Go on, Tony.
Pull it back.
Nah. Oh, I thought he was going to
gone
go
in.
rude against Basel. Oh!
I don't even know what the fuck happened there.
He's the
I don't-
best
he
striker
just
in the
kept
Prem.
on hold of the ball for so long there, didn't he? That's a great pass.
Who wants to come chat?
Post. Bruno.
Jesse!
Oh, I'd
Another
love Jesse to
pass
score.
there. Another pass was on.
Shoot, Paul.
Oh,
Oh,
don't get
yes,
sent
Paul.
off.
Yes,
He's
Paul.
gonna fucking dive in and get sent off. or
He's
some
amazing
shit,
at keeping on the ball sometimes. Paul Pogba.
He's a 1950s con man.
He won't like that.
What was that?
It's a Shooting Stars reference. Vic and Bob.
Oh, yeah, they're
Okay.
well
So
overrated.
shooting star.
He's a 1950s con
Yeah, the dove from above.
Well overrated.
Ronaldo.
That's a good dove sound now, that. That's good, that.
He's had one trapped in his chimney for the last 2 days. You should know.
In his beard.
Go on!
Penalty, referee!
Never getting that.
Penalty, Bruno, 3-0.
You son of a gun.
Yeah, there was a blackbird stuck in my chimney yesterday. There's a blackbird stuck in my chimney yesterday.
Sounds like
Right.
a country song, that is.
Yeah, the blackbird stuck my chimney.
And
Please
my wife
call
came back on the
Sheriff.
pipe and then it
Let's get
flew
the
away.
compound.
You just lost the second verse. That was amazing.
Sorry, do it again.
That was, yeah, he
Nah,
got the
he
ball,
got-
didn't
And my
he?
wife, she knocked on the tube
It
and
was,
it
it was
flew
like
away.
when Lindelof got the ball in the first half.
Yeah, it's very similar.
She
you know.
saw it on the road.
When Lindelof
but
clearly got the ball,
did
John.
she
Yeah, got the ball. No penalty.
Oh,
It
I had a
sorted.
bird stuck in my chimney yesterday.
What did you do to get rid of it, Stu?
Well, Janine, she knocked on the tube and it flew away.
That was simple as that. Simple as that. You th-
Called the RSPCA and they said
Okay.
we can come another day.
Call the RSPB.
you've
RSPCA just
yeah,
kill
you
animals
two of those
anyway.
three now.
Adam Patterson with his
Gone the
Arctic-
line.
Get your head out of the way!
Oh, that
Sick
was
of seeing
a
Arctic monkeys
sublime
talking
pass.
dates.
That was a sublime pass by Bruno to Aaron Wan-Bissaka.
Cheers for clearing that up.
Thanks, Adam.
Sublime.
Matic just come back.
Do you reckon
into
there's a
this.
person
on!
called Sublime?
No, we don't want advantage. What a free kick.
Ooh, cheeky, cheeky.
Yeah, it's not really an advantage for us to have the ball, though, is it?
That's what I mean. Man on.
Man on.
The fuck is that super chat, by the way?
What?
Can you not read it out?
Love seeing McCullough with you lot. Missed.
I've read that already.
All right, bollocks with me.
Has he done it again, Druv? Have you done it again, Druv? He's done it again, hasn't he?
Mate, that is a super.
Druv, you're a super geezer.
Legend.
Love seeing you in
This
the
is
comments.
a big win, wasn't it?
Yes.
We can call it a win now. I
Yeah.
think a minute to go. 2-0.
Fucking take
Feels
it.
like a
Loved
cup
you
game
much
when I've
as you
seen
loved
100
him.
fucking whatever minutes.
It was the game I expected in terms of how it felt, but obviously 2-0.
Why did we make a
Like,
Timbo?
Easy, was
Like
it?
Expect
Say
this
no.
more of this.
Yeah.
We can't be
Nervy
starting like this
bullshit.
against Leicester.
No.
Or
Yeah,
against Chelsea at the weekend.
Or against
Or
West
West Ham
Ham.
even.
Yeah.
I don't think we'll be this nervy against Chelsea on the
I
weekend.
hope not, because it was.
Because it's not.
Because they've got to do something as well, haven't
Yeah.
We rolled our luck a little bit, didn't we?
Like we've been playing teams that have got nothing to lose.
Shit, bastard.
Apart from Villa, Southampton, nothing to lose. And when you give players
Had a Blackburn in my chimney
that are good
yesterday.
a chance to just
Matt,
play
what
without
sound is
pressure,
100.
Cam move the fuck out the way. We'd see.
Honestly.
100 minutes, 43 seconds, 15
We are
seconds.
into the
up,
last
you
what looks like
absolute
last
puppet.
15 seconds.
Honestly,
He
they've
fancies his chances
diving
there,
bastards,
Marcus,
that
didn't
lot.
he? He kicked the
Look
ball
at him.
past him from when he was about 5 yards shy of him.
Blow the whistle.
In fairness, he didn't get it on the other side, but
That's
keep
another
it.
clean-
Well
Won't
done.
talk to
Nicely.
each other, you dicks.
Zane says, Adam, we stuffed you at the Emirates this season. Did you see the masterclass
Is
last
that
night?
another one from him?
Masterclass.
Zane,
Look, shut up, you witch.
you've
And
spent more on
beating
super chats
United.
than Arsenal's transfer budget. You mad guy.
Right,
we love
full
you
time.
though.
We're going to be back for a
Full-time.
review very shortly. Make sure you check that. We'll also have fan cams, all that sort of stuff. 2-0, good result that, wasn't it?
Great result, Joe Smith.
See you in a bit.
Fan cam's coming.